for your dream starter.
Okay, so my dream starter, and I have thought long and hard about this, it's going to have to be, I think, a sort of a pasta with truffle and a big mound of shaved parmesan on the top, which I think is probably controversial, the amount of parmesan. But the reason I have opted for that is that when I was in my early 20s living in North London, and Titanic had come out, and my this is the story that you're hoping I was going to tell properly, and my life changed overnight in many, many, many great ways, but in also some ways that were quite alarming for Kate from Reading, who never expected to be a famous person anyway, and I suddenly couldn't go out. I mean, I really couldn't leave the house, whether it was photographers there or just fans, or it was mad, and this was just my little 2-bedroom flat in N7. My neighbours, who I got to know very quickly and were very, very kind, were Giorgio and Plaxi Locatelli. And Giorgio Locatelli, wonderful, very well-known, highly regarded Italian chef. Yep. And at that point, he ran a restaurant in South London, but he didn't have his own restaurant. So he wasn't the Giorgio Locatelli of who he then later became. And they saw very quickly that I couldn't go out. So their concern was, how's she going to be able to go to Waitrose? We have to feed her. And so they would call me and they'd say, okay, so listen, Giorgio's just come back from work and he's managed to bring back some leftovers or some extras or whatever it was. And there was one day when they called and they said, he's got a truffle and he's made some fresh pasta and would you like some? And I'm crying into the phone. I would say, yes, yes, please. And they'd say, okay, well, in about half an hour, we'll just put it on the wall and it'll be there for you. And I would go out into the little alleyway that ran down the side of my house. And there was a very high 7 or 8 foot wall that would divide our two properties. And there on the wall was a steaming bowl of the most beautiful, delicious linguine with truffle and a glass of red wine. And I felt fitter for things, let me tell you. And I have never, ever forgotten it. And then later on, I've remained very good friends with them to this day. And later on, he showed me how to actually make that. And so that is why that would be my dream starter.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're right. That was the story we were hoping. Yeah.
That is incredible. I don't know if I'd leave a bowl of pasta on a wall in London.
Not these days. This was back in...
Yeah.
But it wasn't accessible. It was all hidden from the street.
Yeah, okay.
Between their sort of side gate and my side gate, we couldn't be seen
not
from
hidden
the
from
road.
Foxes, though, Kate.
Well,
Foxes or stray cats.
Yeah, I know. Maybe.
Why are you trying to ruin the story?
Sorry.
You are
That
actually
was my
trying
first
to ruin it.
It was a beautiful story.
You think Kate's going to walk into the alleyway, there's a Beatrix Potter type fox eating it, just standing on its hind legs with a waistcoat on, eating it with a fork.
Well, that would be nice. I'd like that.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Better than
quite a nice, comforting image, actually. A fox in a waistcoat.
Yeah.
And that fox probably hasn't seen Titanic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just treat you like a normal person.
Yeah, that's right, you see.
It's good that it was hidden, I think, because with all the paparazzi, it would have been awful if there'd been a shot of you taking some pasta off a wall.
Well, especially when at the time they were all talking about, what recent diet I was on.
Oh,
I mean, it was really... not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
She's eating wall pasta.
Well, that's exactly what she's eating glue. Yeah. I mean, there was sometimes, anyway, let's not go into it, but that was a pretty weird time.
But that's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
And what a lovely thing for them to do.
Well, I think it just also, for me, as I go through life, food becomes increasingly more important, whether it's just simply because you're hungry and you have to remember to sit down and eat something. But aside from anything else, it can be, it's comfort, complete comfort. And sometimes it can also be getting to know someone or connecting. And when I'm really, really busy, I love nothing more than going, okay, right, on this Saturday or that Sunday, what are we going to eat? And there'll be a conversation about the food that we're going to plan and who's going to cook which bit of it and who's going to come for lunch. And, there's something, endlessly grounding for me about sitting down with a good meal.
Your dream main course, Ben Schwartz.
This was the problem. I find this to be the hardest part because there's so many different versions. I love sushi, and there's this place called Sushi Bar in LA that the omakase is like the most incredible thing in the universe. I also love chicken parm. I'm going to tell you the things I didn't pick.
Yeah.
Chicken Parmesan is like my favorite like Italian dish.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger, anytime I go on the road, I always get a cheeseburger, fries, a barbecue sauce, and a ginger ale. That's my comfort food.
Oh, nice.
Cheeseburger is my favorite thing to eat.
Where, like, is there a particular chain?
It doesn't even matter. There's a place called Burgers Never Say Die that's really good, but I'll eat any city I go to. That's like my barometer. I'll go in the hotel, I'll get that, and it like makes me feel happy and home. But what I picked, I'll go back to my email. Am I allowed to say omakase? I'll say omakase. Is that fine?
We're going to have to get into it though.
Why are you not allowed to say it?
Because it's so many different dishes. Is it really a main course?
Also, it takes the decision out of your hands because it's literally
That's
chef's.
all I want.
It's a chef's selection, right?
That's all I want.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to a restaurant, I ask the waiter. I say, like, "Are you cool?" Even when I go with my guys, I go, "Is it cool if we trust you? Just give us whatever the best things are." That's my favorite way of going out to eat.
Yeah.
Always. I
That
don't want to
is
make a decision. I love
pretty
not
great.
making decisions.
But now what you're doing is you're asking for a high-end sushi omakase from
From a
the
genie, I'm leaving it in your hands.
Yeah.
But I don't like uni, if you don't mind.
Huh?
I don't like uni. So what was your first course out of this? Let's say six pieces of sushi. What are you going to give me?
Oh, that's good. Okay, here we go.
Make the genie work. He's
Yeah.
so, like, he doesn't do anything.
Get your Hell's Kitchen from Sticks and Sushi.
I don't know what that means.
There's a chain called Sticks and Sushi
Can
here.
you translate everything he
Yes,
says? Okay.
absolutely. I have to do that for the majority of our North American guests. It's a chain called Sticks and Sushi. It's actually a Danish chain, I think.
Oh, wow.
But Hell's Kitchen...
And it's bad, I'm assuming?
No, I like
No,
it.
it's good.
Oh.
It's
I'm
good.
not giving
It's
you a
not
bad thing.
It's not authentic, I would say.
No, it's not
got
authentic.
If you got it in a Japanese restaurant, you'd be like, this is crazy. These
Right, I've
guys
never
have
heard
lost
someone
it.
getting a Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, yeah,
I've literally,
Hell's
it's not a
Kitchen
thing that I've
sushi.
heard. I've
Yeah.
been to many sushi restaurants. I've never said, sir, can I have a Hell's Kitchen? Is that a roll?
Yeah. It's like
Yes,
What's in
yes, it is, yeah.
What's in
it's
it?
got like a tempura prawn in the middle.
At help.
Tempura prawn.
Tempura
Thanks.
prawn in the middle.
In the
And
middle.
then
Okay.
tuna on the top.
Tuna on the top.
And
Thanks.
some little kind of sauce on the top.
Ed.
Some little kind of sauce on the top.
Like, and it's very nice. Rice.
It is very nice.
Good.
Rice.
Oh, very
Actually,
nice rice.
I tell you what I would do.
Thank you.
If you genuinely, so you have a very nice experience. and
Please.
it's I would send you to. So I went to Japan earlier this year for the first time. I'd
He
never
keeps
been.
name dropping all these countries he's been to.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
insane. This is unbelievable. Even the Hell's Kitchen, you're like, it's a Danish restaurant. Of course, we get it. You've been all over the world. Okay, yeah.
They
So
are
you
in
went
the
to
UK,
Japan.
Yeah.
I went to Japan too, I do.
Oh my god! But see, he doesn't he doesn't throw it in my face. He
No,
gently. So we're going to Japan.
Yeah.
I would love to go. I was obsessed with that Jiro Dreams of Sushi documentary. Oh my god! It made me feel like so. It was amazing.
Maybe that could be your omakase. We get you
I've never
Jiro.
been.
Yeah.
We get
you could go
Jiro
to
in,
Jiro.
Get him in here.
and Jiro can make
Call him
your
on the phone. Ring,
omakase
ring,
for you.
ring, ring.
I'm not falling down that trap.
I figured it'd just be a little woman saying hello.
Yeah. You just do.
Yeah. Hello, it's
No,
Paul
man,
Abdul.
don't bring me out as an
Paul
improviser.
Abdul.
I'm constantly worried in improv that people are trying to trap me.
Really?
No, I don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm-
You don't do it.
Well, it's just that Ed's own brain. So, you wouldn't be worried in that situation, but
Yeah.
Ed's own brain goes, be racist. So it's
You're
very
afraid you're going to
difficult.
get canceled.
Yeah,
so in
yeah.
your head, if you allowed yourself to really go nuts, you don't
Yeah.
know what you'll say.
I only did improv once, but we were filming a show where I was in character and the other improvisers didn't know I was a character.
Oh, like
So
Ali G.
I'm good at
Yes.
like a gentle version. But
What was your character?
Georgie Carlton.
Georgie Carlton.
Excuse me, can I talk with
51st
Georgie Carlton?
No.
Carlton
He's
right
not
now?
spoken for 10 years.
Can I hear one word? Can I just hear what he sounds like?
He just sounds like a posher version of me, really.
Can I hear him?
Yeah, that's him now.
This is Posher?
yeah.
We did it? And let me hear you normal.
Hello.
And then you Posh?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I hear it there. I hear it there. I hear it there. It's a subtle little. It's a subtle little.
There's
It's a
a
little
reason I got the
taste.
part, Ben.
Right. It's like the Salt Bay of
Yeah.
like just a little bit of like yeah. Okay. God, I love that guy.
But I was very good at fucking up an improv show.
okay, saying no and saying that things aren't real.
Yeah,
I would hate you.
Yeah.
But if we did improv, I bet you would have. I would take care of you and you'd have a great show.
Thank you very much.
There you go. I think you guys would be great together.
Yeah. I'd love to do the improv show.
Yeah.
Great. Ben Schwartz and friends. Let's do it.
So we're going to get you Jiro to come down. And
This is actually great.
and he can make your sushi for you, your
Yeah.
omakase.
Great.
And,
Do
like,
you like the sort of fancy rolls with loads of things in it, or do you like the really simple?
Oh, I love. Okay, so this place called Sushi Bar in LA. It's in Encino. It's like in a little speakeasy. By the way, I very rarely get to eat at these fancy places. I'm name dropping a lot of them just because this seems like what the show is. But it's like a little speakeasy. There's 7 of us. It's like so fun. And they give you there are no utensils. They give you one piece of sushi on rice, but they put like different special sauces on it, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So I like a clean piece of fish with rice on it, but I love when I don't need a lot of stuff in a roll. I love when there's different sauces, or if they like heat up something or something like that. I love that stuff. But I don't need like 20 things. Yes.
Let me tell you about this place that you might really like in the UK. I went last week.
I need places for tonight and tomorrow.
Well, this only happens on Saturdays.
Okay.
And it's in Notting Hill. It's a supermarket during the day, and then they turn it into a restaurant in the evening.
I'm already obsessed with this. I love this.
And you arrive, it's one sitting, there's like 15 of you or whatever, and they go, welcome, they give you this little miso soup with lobster in it. That's the first thing.
Wow.
And then they go, well, the tuna's arrived, and you all go out the front of the restaurant, and there's a van out there.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, and they open the back, and a whole bluefin tuna.
And they bring it in. I've seen video of this on the internet.
It's slid onto a stretcher, and they wheel it. It feels
and people
very
eat it
weird.
fresh right off the thing, right?
You
Have you done it?
Scoop it off the thing. They did it last week, yeah.
And how was it?
He sent me a
Amazing.
photo. He
Yeah.
sent me a photo of it. It looked like he'd gone to some illegal underground.
Yes,
Yeah.
the videos
like
are
Fight
insane.
Club.
It's called Tuna Fight Club.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's called Tuna
Right,
Fight
well,
Club.
that is why it's called that.
And was the tuna like incredible?
It was incredible.
I'd be scared to eat it that. Like I know that it's uncooked, but the idea of scooping it off
They
of the
scoop it off the thing and just put it straight in a piece of nori, and then brush some soy sauce over the top, and then straight in, and that's
And was it
basically your
different
first
than
course.
different than
It was
anything?
just so fresh. It was mad. I mean, it feels weird because you're all stood round this. It looks like you're watching an autopsy.
I can't see the thing
I'm
that I'm
the
eating.
guy.
I can't see the thing that I'm eating. I can't see, like, if you show me a picture of a cow and then like point to what I'm eating and I'm eating this, I can't do it. Like I went to a
yeah.
fancy restaurant that had like the chicken leg was still like the claw was still there. I was like, now I know what this whole thing is. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
I have to remove that part
So
out.
what's happening in your head when you're eating the food when you can't see it? Then are you like, this is different?
Oh my God, it's from, I don't know where it's from. It could be from anywhere. I don't even know. Chicken, where does this come from?
Yeah.
This is crazy. It just appeared on my plate, braised. Yeah.
Yeah, the photo that Ed sent me of Tuna Fight Club was like they had knocked out a cow and just had it
Yeah.
on a gurney.
Yeah. Too
And
scary.
some absolute
like a cow.
thug was walking around it, just scooping bits off the cow and giving it to people and going, "There's your burger."
The thing is, it was delicious, but it does make you go, "Oh, this is fucked.
Tough.
This whole thing is fucked."
What else do you eat? Or is it now they cut the tuna and
It's
you eat
like a
different
whole like
versions of it?
tasting menu, and you just get loads of
With
different-
that one big
Yeah,
tuna.
exactly. Yeah, and then you get loads of like the really fatty bits, like the.
Do people when
collar.
you go and eat this is a real question. I know that you're humble people and you won't talk about this, but when you go to restaurants and they know you do this podcast, do you get treated a little bit differently at restaurants because they know you'll probably talk about them?
Sometimes.
Give me an example of the most crazy version of that.
I can always tell a little bit when they ask at the top if you want still or sparkling water. You see a little glint in their eye.
That's every restaurant says that.
Yeah, but this is
Yeah,
the thing.
but they'll do it in a certain way.
So you can tell if they don't listen
Like,
to the
give
podcast.
it to me in the special one.
This is they don't listen to the podcast, right? And do you want still the sparkling water at the top? Okay.
That's normal.
This
They
is
don't know who you are.
This is if they listen to the podcast. Do you want still or sparkling water?
For podcast listeners, you can't see, but there was tongues and cheeks.
It was really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, this
I get it.
person knows. And then they might,
Send something to the table.
We spoke about it on the podcast before. They might send over an extra little dish or something. This was very nice.
Will they ever pay for your meal?
Sometimes they'll
Rarely.
try to, and
Yeah.
you'll like. Sometimes there are restaurants that we have shouted out on the podcast.
Yes.
will invite us.
and
Tuna Fight Club now.
and then you might go in and then have to kind of wrestle with them to let you pay.
Right.
Because
Very
we
exciting.
like to
He
pay.
does,
I'm
and
sure
he-
you're the same.
He means it as well. He wrestles with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll be
you
like,
get- you-
Yeah.
I'll be like, get on the floor. We're wrestling.
Wow. So ASMR and wrestling with random waiters are like your two
But
things.
it's ASMR wrestling as well.
ASMR wrestling is very quiet wrestling.
Very quiet wrestling.
You both sit on the floor
Yeah,
and just whisper what you would do to each other if you were wrestling.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I got you in a headlock.
That's great.
I got you in a headlock.
That's really cute. I like that a lot, actually.
It's a stone cold stunner.
Oh, wow. You went from a regular headlock to
Wow.
a full WWF move.
Yeah. That's a short match as well.
Yeah, by the way, we're done.
Because no one's kicking out the stunner.
No, that's it. What happens after the stunner?
That's a protected move.
Yeah, that's true. Once that's it. That's your finishing move. That's that's your finish him in Mortal Kombat. The stunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to do a stone cold stunner on Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Is this what the show is?
That's a valid question because James asked that question. So
You know what? I wouldn't, but I would love to perform a finishing move in a wrestling match. I feel like
Yeah.
that and have it and be able to name it and like establish it as there is something when one of the things that like how wrestlers when they come out to the same song, and so you'll hear it like. Did you guys watch wrestling when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay, so like when the and now of course,
kind of,
of course. I did a movie with John Cena, and I got to ask him all these questions about wrestling, which was so fun. But so like when the Undertaker comes out, the first thing is dum, and like if you watch one of those matches, the second that the first note of the bell comes out, the crowd goes fucking crazy. And so I love the idea of training people's brains to be like when you hear the song, whatever. So for improv, we always pick the same intro song to come out to. I don't know if you do that when you guys come out, but it's like, so I have like the same song and different groups have different songs because I love the idea like when you hear the song, we're going to get these people are about to come out.
Nice.
And I got that from wrestling. I was like, how cool.
Do you have a sound effect and then the song kicks in?
No, just the song starts.
Because the sound effects are like the Undertaker, obviously.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has glass smashing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So they go wild for it.
You can have the
What
sound
does The
of
Rock have?
If you smell what The Rock is cooking, it's just
there you
him
go.
shouting it.
Right? That'll work for ASMR.
Right.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different.
How
music
many other
The
ones
Rock
can we
has now.
think of? What did Jake DiBiase? No, that's not his name.
Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase.
John Cena?
Yeah.
What did he have?
It's just music, but it's just recognizable music.
Yeah.
There's no
It's
noise.
It's exciting. What's the theme song to this? Can you sing it?
Off menu, get ready to eat some food.
James doesn't
Ben
listen to the
Schwartz is
podcast.
coming on one day. Oh, it's this day.
So your theme song always talks about me, and
Yeah.
today's the day that it pays off?
So we're gonna have to change it now.
Oh my God. Now you got to change it
Do you
to
remember when Ben
Schwartz was on here. Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
for anybody. I love that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Did you guys sing the theme song or that's...
Yeah.
Wow. Spare no expense.
Yeah, I sang it. Ed didn't want to sing it because he was afraid that if he had to improvise lyrics, it'd be racist. So he had
I
to.
heard the first take of Ed's version was very un-PC.
It was
horrific.
You would get canceled in a hurry.
Yeah.
In a hurry, you would get canceled.
Yeah, by me.
Yeah, of course.
I tried to cancel Ed many times.
You want to be solo. We know. You've been trying to get solo
I'd
for
like to be
years.
solo.
Imagine this solo.
Yeah.
Imagine this without the translator here.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
It would just be a genie. It'd just be mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
imagine the
needs it.
UN without translators.
Yeah, it'd be impossible. Just people yelling at different
The world would be
languages.
on fire within
No.
seconds.
People are making points, but nobody can understand each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Thank God you're here.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Your dream dessert, Will.
Again, I could probably choose one, but I've got like three.
Yeah.
Trio,
Trio.
maybe.
Do you remember that chocolate bar?
I know. I don't
Trio.
Yeah.
remember it.
I want a
Sorry.
trio and I want one now.
Don't remember it.
It was good, really thick chocolate.
Yeah, thick
Okay.
old jockey.
But you know, it was up against a lot of competition. There was clubs and all sorts
Yeah,
around
yeah,
then.
yeah.
So,
Clubs, I remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clubs like post football
Do you want to
or a
sing the song?
penguin.
Do you want to sing the song?
No.
Okay.
Sing it, Ed.
We've just done trio. I think someone else needs to take up the mantle
can
for
sing it,
club.
go on.
Yeah, you're the one who sings the songs.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join a club. Yeah?
Got a new jingle.
Pick up a penguin.
Yeah. We had a really fun
like an
joke
episode
over
of the Royal
text, didn't
Family
we?
now,
Do you
isn't
remember that really funny joke over text that I did about Penguin?
No?
And Nish was coming back from Australia,
Yeah.
and he texted us saying he'd watched the full series of
The Penguin.
The Penguin.
Yeah.
And I said, in Australia, it's called the Tim Tam. Nish.
Yeah. That's a good joke. It's
That's
a good
a
joke.
good
isn't
joke,
it?
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Safe
good
space.
Yeah.
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 I think I even said it's a great joke and it's clean.
Yeah.
Very tidy.
Anyone can enjoy that if they have a knowledge of Australian and English biscuits.
I feel like even if you don't know, you still would get it. That's how good a joke
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah.
like, well, that must be
Yeah.
an Australian version of the
Brand
penguin.
sounds like a brand.
Yeah.
What's your trio?
Oh,
Will?
sorry. Yeah. So one of them tried to invent something, but it's sort of, I'm sure it exists.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of chocolate. I don't think it's a cake. I think it's like a torte. So like I don't really like the spongy guys. I find that a bit boring. I like it to be really dense. So I think it's flourless.
Yeah.
Will's
And
reading this out
Oh.
verbatim, by the way. This is all written down.
no, it's
this.
notes.
That's got to be sad for you if something's flourless.
It's like a word search, basically.
How am I gonna?
Well, the rejection there.
Yeah.
No, I liked it.
No, but I mean, that must be very You must feel rejected when someone says they want something flourless.
Flawless. No, I prefer it. I
Oh, you
prefer
do?
it because I like it to be dense so that, like, so dense. I basically like to feel like I'm being punched in the face by the chocolate. Like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
slam the torte on a table and it would keep its shape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that kind of thing.
Sorry, well, I just knocked over my empty cup of coffee, but
That's all
I
right,
forgot
mate.
it was empty. So I thought I'd just...
You were panicking and then you realised it was
so I said
okay.
Jesus Christ over the top of you talking, but that wasn't because
On
of you.
theme.
Yeah. It's amazing how quickly they go back to religion, isn't it? First time they knock over a coffee cup, suddenly Jesus is back in his life.
Please forgive me.
I know what you mean about flourless chocolate. You just want that intense.
That's what I
chocolatey-
prefer. Some people
Yeah.
don't like that and they find it a bit like it's too much hard work. But that's what I prefer.
I hate a gatto where you see like a gatto and it looks
Yeah.
beautiful, and then they put the knife into it and almost goes.
That's
so much
what
air.
I'm not into. If it's too
Yeah.
fluffy,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a bit fillery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to get straight to the point
Yeah,
of the chocolate cake.
yeah.
So one of those with maybe some like matcha ice cream and some berries or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Which is fine. That could be it on its own.
That's lovely.
But then I had two sort of nostalgia ones, which you can discount, or they can be like we talked about it, but they're not real.
Yeah.
So one of them is my late British grandma. One of my earliest memories is when we lived in Japan, coming to England and learning how to make a lemon tart with her. And so that lemon tart with just like shop bought vanilla ice cream and that squeezy chocolate sauce that went hard.
Yeah.
Did you ever have
Oh
that?
yeah. What
Great.
was it? What's it called?
I mean, I don't know if it's literally just
some kind of
called...
magic
Magic. Yeah.
magic name. It had some kind of magic.
Magic sauce or something.
But you
Yeah.
pour it on
Yeah.
and then the cold makes it go hard.
Yeah.
Great. That's exciting,
That's,
isn't it?
absolutely
that's a
brilliant.
goodie. And then the third one is, so it's kind of like what's
Ice
that?
magic.
Ice magic. Is that what it's called?
Because Ben doesn't want to be heard on the podcast, sometimes he has to whisper stuff. So he just looked at Ed and went, ice magic. Which is absolutely great.
Andy used to be a magician, so that might have been something he did back in the day.
Ice magic.
He'd be at a party and someone would be drinking their glass of drink at a party, and then they look down and the ice had gone, and he'd go, ice magic.
He's holding the ice in his hand.
He's crunching it in his mouth.
Ice magic.
They can see his gob on the side of the glass.
Yeah.
But that was very helpful. Thank you. So it was called ice magic. Well, I didn't say ice magic. I said I think it had magic in it. So carrying on from that kaiseki tray, often like, and also at my grandma's house, like the pudding would just be basically like a really good piece of fruit, like melon or like a strawberry that's like really big.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like Japanese fruit, where it's like you go into a
an
food
event.
hall and
Yeah.
it's like 800 quid for a...
Well, I don't know about 800. Well, okay, why not? If you're paying 800 quid
Sure.
for a
It's
strawberry.
on me.
Yeah.
I had a quid.
Genie's paying, then
Yeah.
go for it.
You got it.
I don't think I've ever done that in Japan and gone and bought like the really expensive fruit in like one of the malls or whatever, but I've been to look at them.
But even if it's not that, even if it's not the kind of stunt fruit, it's still, you can get like a kind of reasonably priced, but like really good, tasty kind of, I've suddenly realized that all the other versions of melon that I had, it was just sort of like almost like a memory of eating a melon. This is a melon. Do you know, this is an empirical melon.
Yeah.
So that, something like that, that would be, if I'm carrying on the theme of having too many things, that would be the three things.
Yes.
Yeah. But I could just choose the chocolate. Because
Well,
that's probably why I actually want to
There's
eat.
plenty of dessert hacks you can do.
Oh, yeah.
You need pre-dessert,
Trolley.
Okay.
dessert, petit four. That
Or
fruit
like a
sounds
stack.
like a petit four.
A stack of, what are they
Stack.
called? Stack. It's not called a stack.
A little stack.
What is it? You know what I mean?
Little tower.
Like a
Tower-
tea,
like a thingy.
Where it's
tea
like
tray.
the
Oh, no,
different-
not tea tray. What
That you get at high
Like
tea.
a car park.
Yeah,
car park of food.
Car
Yeah.
park of
Yeah.
food. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a car park of food. That's what
Food.
they say when you go for afternoon tea at the
Put in
Ritz.
car park, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's your car park.
And I had a shout out to once we tried to make a banana miso. Made me really ill. You can guess what that is. It's tiramisu, banana in it. Made us really sick.
I thought you were mispronouncing miso.
Yeah.
No, banana miso.
Yeah.
Banana miso. Was that something you'd read about? Was there a recipe or did you invent the banana miso?
No, so my rep as somebody who prepares food is that I'll be doing really well, really bad at following recipes. Be doing really well just kind of busking my way through it. I'm quite good at making something out of nothing. So if it's like, we've got nothing in the house, actually I can find a meal out of whatever's there.
We tried to make a chicken stock once.
Did we?
Yeah. Didn't go
Put a
well.
pin in that. We'll come back to it. One for a bit. Tried to make a chicken stock for a sketch. This is the sketch, making chicken stock. No other jokes. But I'm quite like, my rep is that I'll fuck it up at the last minute.
Right.
So be going really well and it's like looking good, and then I'll just sort of be like, maybe I'll do this, and then
Yeah.
it will sort of be like, well, you've ruined it now.
That was the banana mousse.
That was the banana.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to try and make it. I'm going to put bananas in it. Why not? It's like, why did you do that? But the reason why it made us ill was not that. It was something else involved. Maybe the eggs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or the cream, the cheese.
And it tasted
Mascarpone.
bad or good?
It tasted all right, I would say.
Yeah.
put eggs
Sort
in
of
it?
banoffee. I can't remember.
Well, it is banoffee, but on this occasion,
think what
it's
made
banana and coffee, right?
Yeah.
It's a new
Yeah.
banoffee.
What made us ill was I put poison in it.
He's always right at the end. He puts poison.
Every time.
And there was one Christmas where I tried to improvise pudding that went really wrong, where I thought of you because you're famous for your sweet tooth.
Yes.
And it was basically like, as you're kind of heading out of the Christmas season, you sometimes have like boxes of biscuits and chocolates and just leftover stuff that you're like, what am I going to do this? So I was like, I'll just make like a fridge cake out of all of these things.
Brilliant.
And had no system or any sort of scientific knowledge about how to do it. So essentially it was just melting down snacks and then put it in the freezer, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looked terrible, and it was so sweet that it felt like you would faint from eating it. And for some reason in my mind, I must have been listening to the podcast around, I was like, maybe James Acaster would manage this. You
Yeah.
know? Like-
I think my dad definitely would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could. I mean, and even if I couldn't, I think the big guy
He'd be able
would
to.
have a swing at it.
The big dog could do it.
The big dog.
Yeah.
We'd nudge it his way. And even if he didn't like it, he would eat all of it.
Right,
While
just to make a
saying with
point.
his mouth full, this is very too sweet, Will.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not very good. Well, but
Even
while
for
shoving it in.
me. Say even for
Yeah,
me.
even
maybe.
for me. He's like,
Yeah,
even for me, this is too sweet.
Yeah.
But while just still putting it back and not even
Right.
having to swat, like not even having to chew it, just like
Yeah.
straight down. Yeah, he would have helped you out.
Can I have a digestif with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, like one of those bitter Amaro-y Ferner Branca.
Fernet Branca, yeah.
That kind of thing. I don't mind that kind of like slightly petrol-y afterthought.
yeah.
It is genuinely good for digestion
Is
as
it?
well, I find. Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
really full and you have like a Fernet Branca,
Which I
it
would
does help.
be, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to be full, mate. You've had a club sandwich on top of everything
Next
else.
to amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when your side dish is a club sandwich, you know
Yeah.
that you're going to be full.
Yeah.
I read your menu back to you now, see how you feel about it.
Yeah.
You want tap water from the mountain,
Yeah.
which is the wall of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Focaccia from Olympia Provisions, Portland.
Yeah.
Olympia, is that what you Googled? It's Olympia Provisions.
Sorry. Thanks.
Who knows how they
That's a mountain.
make that bread?
Is it? Mount Olympia.
Oh, yeah. You love mountains.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Starter, the deep fried small fish with
Yeah.
lemon.
Small
You never
fish.
got to the bottom of what fish it was. Main course, you got a tofu situation, gamai flakes, is it?
Genmai.
Gamai flakes, Kellogg's combos, pickled daikon, whitefish, cold soba,
Yeah.
which I didn't know is pronounced like that until you said it. I've
But
been
you
saying
say
soba
here. Yeah, it's like saying Paris. You wouldn't say Paris.
I might start saying puri.
Okay.
I say Paris. I always say it. I go,
Do you?
Yeah, I go, gay Paris, like that. It's funny.
Nori tempura, natto,
Natto. Yeah.
green, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it says here. Beef, small economiyaki, and koala biscuits.
Yeah.
Side dish, club sandwich.
Yeah.
Drink,
I think
CC
they're
lemon
pandas, the one
shandy
we
with...
get here. They're pandas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Panda.
Hello Panda.
Hello, Panda.
Yeah, you'd recognise them.
Mm.
The pink. I don't like the pink ones. I like the normal ones.
Okay. Thanks.
Drink, CC lemon shandy with Japanese lager. Dessert, flourless chocolate torte with matcha ice cream and berries and grandma's lemon tart. And a big fruit.
Big fruit.
And a big fruit.
Yeah.
And you would also like a digestif at the end.
Yeah. Needs an edit, doesn't it? It's a bit. It's a bit
But you just got to get it on the page,
it's
right?
like, yeah, it's like, yeah, if we'd walk through it and sort of pick some things out,
Yeah.
that would make sense. But
Um,
anyway,
I'd love that meal though.
I think it would be nice. And the main meal is kind of like also you can decide afterwards what it involves.
Mm.
I haven't asked Will about eating on camera. I like.
You normally ask
I like
actors
asking
that, don't
actors
you?
about
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
on camera. You ate on camera
Yeah.
I think you eat on camera in White Lotus and in Real Pain. What was the best food?
Food in a Real Pain was quite good. In the White Lotus, I remember there was like a breakfast scene where they were like, "What do you want for breakfast?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, like eggs on toast or something." And everyone else had fruit, and I was like, "Well, if we're supposed to have fruit, then I'll have fruit. I suddenly felt weird in the Lena Dunham show that's coming up, I remember making a choice because of that thing where once you tune into watching actors eat, you sort of can be quite distracted. I was like, I'm just going to eat as much as I can.
Great.
In every scene.
Respect.
And make it, and also because he's like quite socially uncomfortable. So I felt like, so I eat a bit like that anyway in my life because it's like just a way of having something to do. So in that show, I made that choice to eat as much as I can. See if you notice.
I'll notice. I'm always watching how much they're eating
Yeah.
in those kind of scenes. And I don't like it when they just push it around the plate.
This Lena Dunham show,
Yeah.
quick heads up.
Yeah.
How are you doing any tugging in it?
Am I tugging off? I don't think so. But there's
I don't
like,
think so.
I do not remember how much
I can't.
on
we shot
camera
it a while
tugging you're
ago.
doing that you can't.
I don't think so. But there's like some like intimacy scenes in inverted commas. But I almost don't. I don't mind that as much as the tugging. Yeah,
Really?
I'm not lying
Yeah.
on my side tugging off.
You promise?
Promise, yeah. Promise.
Your dream side dish, Marian.
Oh, okay, right. How do we Hasselback potatoes?
Yes.
I nearly jumped in and said Hoff, and then I
Yeah,
thought,
you see, that's
leave
what
it
I
alone.
nearly said. No,
You
I
said
nearly
Hasselhoff
said it.
potatoes.
Hasselhoff. Yeah, thank God I didn't. Yeah, Hasselback potatoes. Now, do you know what they are? I think
Yeah.
you do.
Great.
Please,
Yes.
for the
For
listener
that,
there.
yeah, okay. Right, they are a potato and they have loads and loads and loads of tiny, thin slices cut into them, but the bottom of the potato is still intact. So it's kind of like a little fan, a little accordion. And into the little pleats, you put like tons of butter, Kerrygold, of course.
Yeah.
And you can do other things. You can do beetroot like that as well. But like, I mean, why would you when you could do a potato? That I would love that so much.
Heavily seasoned.
With salt.
Yeah.
Tons of salt, thank you.
Yeah.
There's no need for the pepper, thanks.
Okay.
Not
We'll bench
a
that.
fan of the pepper.
I don't mind it, but I think potatoes, leave them alone. Salt and butter is all you need. You know, why ruin something that's already magnificent? Perfect.
Yeah.
What sort of size potato are you?
Oh, very big one.
Hasselbacking?
Very big.
Massive one.
Massive.
Yeah.
Massive. But a foot long, if at all possible.
Oh, yeah.
And very, very, very slender slices.
Yeah. If the Hasselback potato comes along, I want to see the seasoning on it. I want there to be the
that's-
more slices, the
yes.
better.
Yes.
And I
yes.
want there to be crispy
Those
little bits of seasoning all
those
over it.
crystals of salt, not the kind of the minuscule, mingy table salt.
Yeah.
You want some of that Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Great big handfuls of it. Yeah.
that's it, with the colour.
So you're having Kerrygold butter in every little slit.
Every single one, thank
so you can get a pack of butter in there. Really.
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. That would be the dream.
Yeah. Well, this is the dream.
Is there a place where you've had the best Hasselback potatoes?
I know this is going to sound, and I'm really sorry, Ed. My husband is fantastic at this
Gonna
sort
have to
of
do
thing.
make one tonight. This guy.
You keep up with this guy.
This guy's leaving me in the goddamn dust.
No, it's inspiration.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
tell us about some of the things you've made, please. Come on.
Yeah, come on,
I
Ed.
don't know, chicken. I don't know, chicken.
Say it again.
Make some-
Chicken.
Chicken. What way?
Roast.
Roast
I do
chicken.
a roast
You
chicken.
cannot beat a lovely roast chicken, so I'm told.
Lamb. Lamb.
Lamb. So lamb can be lovely, so I'm told.
Slow cooked lamb.
Yeah, it's like.
What about some of your veggie stuff that
Yeah.
Marian would like?
Now you're asking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked with Mira Soda about it. Loads from Mira Soda's book.
You did
East.
the tomato curry.
Tomato curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomato curry.
Yeah.
Tell me.
It's tomato curry.
How do you do it?
Come on now, don't be
It's
shy.
now. It's quite a complicated recipe because you have to have
course.
2 pans going at the same time
Yes.
and then mix them.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah,
Yes.
it's, it's delicious.
Not
It's
everyone can
delicious.
do that.
Yeah,
Of course, not
Dan noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a lot of tahini and black
You're
vinegar
really
and
good
soy.
at this, aren't you? A lot
Yeah.
of tahini.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Thank
tahini
you,
is the
Marian.
most wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But to have 2 pans going at the same time, I mean, that's
That's good.
elite stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could your husband do that?
I don't think he can. You know, I don't think he can.
He's a
I bet
one
he
pan.
could.
He's a one
You're
pan
one
husband.
pan man. Yeah.
bet
See,
he
and
could.
you're a 2-pan man.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
You're fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you, Marian.
If I was, I would trust a 1-pan man more than a 2-pan man.
What are you talking about?
I think one's not enough for this guy.
No, I love the show of dexterity with the
thank you.
2-pan
I think
man.
a 2-pan man might get bored in a monogamous relationship.
I'm a 2-pan man, 1-man band.
Do you want David Hasselhoff there?
Oh God, I'd really rather not. Do you mind? I I was in a room with him once.
Yeah.
He was singing a song. It was very odd.
Is that the one about his car? Do you remember that one? It was a song about
Did he do that
driving.
on the Berlin Wall?
Did he do it on the Berlin Wall?
Well, he played in Berlin the day the wall came down, right? Because he's massive in Germany.
I forgot
He's
about
massive
that.
in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shouldn't be mean about the chap. No. It's fine. I wish him well.
Yes.
But no, I'm
He doesn't
grand.
have to be there.
No, just the potatoes
have to have
themselves
him
are
there.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was it? So you sing one of his own songs in a
Yeah.
room with you?
Yeah.
Where was this room?
Oh, it was
The
a
green
TV
room.
Was it
no,
a gig? Did you go to a David
no,
Hasselhoff
it did
gig?
Not. I thought we were friends. No, I was in a TV studio and we were on a show in Ireland. And then the show stopped running. You know, the camera stopped. It was the end,
Yeah.
you know? And the next thing he grabs a microphone and has some words with the band and he's up singing.
no.
And
Oh, no.
again, it was a hostage situation, it felt like.
Yeah.
You know, that we were all trapped and we all had to kind of look delighted. And I just wanted to go home because I was tired. But I had to look delighted and wait for the song to end. It was nothing against him in particular.
Yeah.
It's just that I didn't grab the mic and have a word with the band and start singing.
Yes.
You know, you have to make it okay with people if you're going to do that, I think.
And sense the vibe in the room.
Read the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The room was tired
Yeah.
and wanted to go home.
Did he think the audience was tired?
Oh no, I thought the audience were delighted. Maybe the audience were delighted.
The thing is, I think with that stuff, like I think like I would never do that because I would think of it as like you've already done your interview, James.
Yeah.
You don't need him to pay even more attention to you. Just get over it.
Also, it's self-awareness, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like he should be thinking, I'm David Hasselhoff. I'm not Bruce Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He should.
Do
remember
people
that.
want to hear this now?
Yeah.
yeah.
But then I think if I'm in the audience and I'm not in this world all the time, and I've gone to see the TV show, and I didn't know there'd be so much stopping and starting with the TV
That's so
show,
true.
and wait a second, everyone, and the warm up comes out again, and you're there for hours, and then David Hasselhoff got up and sang with the band. I might be pretty.
You might be
delighted with
delighted.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You know.
probably were. And I'm just a curmudgeon.
No,
Yeah.
I'd feel the same as you. I'd be like, oh fuck this guy. I'd be worse than you, but like.
I think it's
But
a
then I
really
think-
good
I
point,
think
though. Yeah,
maybe
that
he-
the audience probably were delighted.
But then I'd think, if he thinks the audience will be delighted about this, even more egotistical.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
but
is
some
like-
people do. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it takes all sorts. See, and the thing is, Bruce probably wouldn't,
No.
because Bruce is sound. Bruce knows who Bruce is. I love Bruce.
Bruce says his favourite place to gig in the world is Ireland.
Bruce says,
Yeah.
stop it.
Favourite place in the world to do shows. Did you know that?
I didn't, but I'm very, very pleased.
The Boss.
What would you do if you met David Hasselhoff and he turned around and he had loads of slits down his back and they were stuffed with butter?
And covered in big salt crystals.
Yeah.
No, I'd leave him to it. Say, you do you, David. Good on you. Yeah.
Imagine that as like scene in Baywatch where he's like running down the beach and then they show it from the back.
Yeah.
And they go, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then he runs into the sea and it's the most painful thing in the world.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah, because he's all Hasselbacked his Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Yes. It could happen.
Could happen. Dream main course, Greg.
My dream main course is,
For the listener, every time Greg has to choose something, he closes his eyes fully.
I hate it.
And you squeeze them shut.
Yeah.
When it's every time you got to name your next course, anything,
Well, it's
you go
because-
completely eyes shut.
It's because it's sort of top of the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're down and you
Yeah.
can't take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's out there. There's so many options, but I've gone for fettuccine Alfredo.
Lovely.
It is lovely, but it is quite basic. I realise
think that is one of the dishes I hear about a lot, but I don't actually know what it is.
Well, it's nothing. It's cheese and pasta.
Right.
I think it's what, correct me if I'm wrong, Michael Scott eats before the fun run.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. Yeah, that's what I've heard
So
about
you're
it.
right. It's been made famous by sort of American stuff. So it's quite
Yeah.
an American Italian dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But me and Bella, my wife, went to Rome for my birthday last year, and we stumbled
Happy
across.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Greg.
Well, it was ages ago, but thanks.
Less than a year ago.
Closer to the next one, so
Yeah, okay.
can I use that for then?
Yeah.
Generally, happy birthday.
Oh,
For you.
For the next one, for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing for this next one?
Well, I want to go back to Rome. mainly for this bowl of pasta.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So it changed my life, and I don't stop thinking about it,
Yeah.
which is why it has to be in the dream restaurant. And it's the restaurant. It's called Alfredo's, and we stumbled across it, and we just looked at it and went, "Oh, it looks quite weird." We'd sort of read something about it as an option. We were like, "Oh, let's go there tonight." And we went in, and this huge sort of canteen style Italian. It just looked like, for me, I love The Sopranos. I love Godfather. All that sort of Italian-y, mafia-y stuff I'm just into.
Yeah.
And all my that
Imagine
only
you in that world. Greg.
no, exactly. That's why I like it. But that's what my dream
Hanging out with
restaurant
Bada
is.
Bings.
But the dream
Yeah.
restaurant, Bada Bings. The dream restaurant for me is that I walk in and I get treated like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
And I've got a special table, and I get the double kiss on the cheek.
Is your dream restaurant in Bada Bings?
Probably not in Bada Bings, but we go there after.
Yeah.
I think we go there after.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bella goes home, and then I go to Bada Bings afterwards.
You and Ed Sheeran, he's recording something in the corner. I'm in Bada Bings. playing my
Oh, here comes security.
Oh, no. Fellas, let me explain. Oh, I'm in the alleyway, laying on a pile of rubbish. Oh, an idea just popped into my head. I'm playing with my winkles, sitting on the rubbish, looking
Right,
around.
out.
Oh, yeah. You warned me once, I know.
The police
It's
are
Greg's
here.
birthday. It's Greg's birthday. He's asked me to turn up.
Sorry,
no,
Greg.
no,
You went
no.
to Alfredo's.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So Alfredo's is that sort of place. On the wall, there are loads of famous people, but like top end famous people. Sophia Loren, Marilyn Monroe. You've got proper all the crooners.
Yeah.
You've got
And
ex-presidents.
they've been there?
All been there.
Definitely.
And they all have been there.
Yeah.
But this place has been going since, like, an iteration of it has been going since the late 1800s.
Yeah.
Originally, Alfredo was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was passed on to his son and then his son. So now it's like the third or fourth iteration. It's been there since the 50s, since post-war. And it's been, like, it's an institution. And that is where he invented fettuccine Alfredo.
That's mad.
It's not the most adventurous dish, but it's sort of become legendary in popular culture, I guess. And I was having the actual one in the place, and I was a sucker for I was being a tourist about it, and I loved it. And they came over and said, "Do you want it with gold leaf?" I went, "Yeah."
You did it.
I did it. It's extra €10. I was fleeced.
and adds nothing.
Not really.
Flavour-wise.
But they come over and they assemble it in front of you. They bring out, it's like a chariot of fettuccine Alfredo, and they mix in the butter in front of your eyes.
That's good.
So it's already got butter, cream, pecorino, parmesan, and they put another load of butter in it, and they toss it in front of your eyes.
Great.
And you're just like, this is...
So that's all it is, just like it's cream and cheese basically,
Yeah,
and
that's
butter
it.
and yeah.
But it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And a cheese-based life is a great life.
Correct.
And that's how I like to live it.
Yeah.
And there's a guy playing the piano in the background, just sort of doing covers. It was really nice. It was Christmas time. People started getting up and doing Christmas songs. I went up and did a song because I had a bottle of wine.
You went into the song?
Go and do a song. I know you want to. I went, no, I don't want to. And I just immediately got up and did White Christmas.
White
It
Christmas.
was the best.
That
One of the
goes
best
with the
nights of my
pasta.
life.
White Christmas.
Yeah.
Goes with the pasta.
It does. I was so like heavy.
Yeah.
When I was singing, it was like burping through White Christmas. But
I'm imagining you got like an undone bow tie on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll always bring one.
Sweaty.
Just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
But everyone clapped and said it was the best thing ever because
They
you're
actually
the
did
boss.
clap.
You're the mafia boss.
They did
Yeah,
actually
that's-
clap though.
Yeah.
And the waiters came over. No, they actually clapped.
No. I know we're having a laugh, but they did actually clap.
No,
though.
I'm not
Yeah,
having a laugh. They clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did clap.
They clapped. They're still clapping.
Very
Probably.
nice.
They're probably still talking about that guy that came in.
That sounds
I think
delicious.
so.
Did Bella have the same thing?
She did, yeah, but she didn't
Yeah?
go for the gold leaf
All right, fair
because
enough.
she's weak.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, it's one of those dishes that I think about all the time. Just when I'm feeling
Yeah.
sad.
But also, like, you're saying you're being a tourist about it, but really, you know, as a tourist, you do sometimes know when you've been done.
Yeah.
And you've been you've fallen into a tourist trick. And if
Yeah.
you are genuinely thinking about this dish all the time, it must have been
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
To the point where I want to go back just for that.
Yeah.
And Bella's like, you can't go back just for the dish. I went, well, can't
There's
you?
other stuff in Rome, but it's nice to have something guaranteed that you know you're going to love.
There's other stuff, but I think this is the best bit about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to go
Spanish
there now.
Steps, Colosseum.
Yeah.
Nah. Fettuccine Alfredo. Thank you.
Main thing I learned
Thank
in
you.
Rome was what arena means. That was it.
And it means
Sands.
sands.
Because when they go to the Colosseum,
San.
sands. The sands.
Oh, the sands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sands.
Are you saying
Sands.
What word are you saying? Are you,
Yeah.
Like
With that,
sand
you mean like
on the
French
beach.
oh, sand. Okay.
Plural. Sands.
I don't think that. I think sand. I think sand is the plural of sand.
Yeah, but they would say sands. The sands. We're going to the sands.
Why do you keep
When they were
saying
going to the Colosseum. Because the floor of it was sand.
sandy, right.
To the
So they
sand.
would say, we're going to the sands.
Yeah.
And then that was Arenas. Arenas.
I hate Rome now.
Yeah. I also
like-
don't think you learned this.
I did on the guided tour. On the
You don't
guided
seem
tour.
sure that you've learned something.
Yeah.
On the guided tour, they said it.
Yeah.
And then last week I was in Valencia and there was a hotel nearby called
Yeah.
Las Arenas or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was like, that means the sands.
Yeah.
Because I retained that.
And you
from
were with your
Rome.
partner, and she went, "Yeah, I know. I was there as well."
Yeah, she was. It was weird telling her that.
Yeah.
She was like,
I actually am going to definitely go back to Rome just to do this
Yeah.
and have the
Yeah,
Alfredo.
yeah.
go to the guided tour again. And when they're about to say that fact, just shout it over them.
The sands.
I
means-
bet it's the sands.
It means the sands.
Sands.
Crazy though, the Colosseum. What a life.
It is, but it's we actually went there this year. I've been to Rome a couple of times, but we hadn't done that bit. And I thought, well, I've done the pasta.
Yeah.
Let's go and do the other basic thing.
Yeah.
And what I found amazing was the smoking area at the Colosseum.
Uh-huh.
That is
I
outdoor.
don't remember this.
There's a sad little smoking bit
Right.
down the bottom bit of the Colosseum, but
Yeah.
famously no roof.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
why are you putting everyone?
Yeah.
It just feels pathetic, and it's sort of in what probably was like a jail bit or a
Right.
gaol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Where they used to keep the tigers and stuff. Probably.
yeah, but now they keep the smokers there,
Yeah.
and so they're all just sitting there, but sort of behind bars almost.
Yeah.
And you've got to watch everyone else just going around the top bit.
Then they release one every now and again to kill a Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Side dish.
So this was actually really difficult because this was what I was battling with Maine. But because this is my restaurant, I could do whatever the fuck I want. On my
Yes.
menu, I could do what I want. So my favorite Bangladeshi food in the world is called borda, which is like pastes made of anything of your liking. But every paste is dedicated to a like main ingredient. So you can have like a prawn borda, you can have an okra, you can have like classic ones like a lentil or a potato borda. But every single the rules of borda is it's made with garlic, onion, sometimes not garlic because sometimes it is just all freshly ground ingredients, and there's always mustard oil in it. So it has like a really strong like petrol-y taste. And the usual thing that people do is you either roll it up into a ball and have all these different colours in front of you and you just pick at them and eat them with white rice, or some of them are a bit more like my mum makes a tomato one, so it's quite runny, but it's literally like almost like salsas, but all these things made of really intense flavours. Or you bring out the most intensity of a flavour. So I love prawn, but it isn't like the strongest flavour ever. But when you add like mustard oil and onion and all these things, it's just like exploding with flavour. And you eat it with your hands. So you have to like take it and like crump it into a kind of ball with white rice. And it's just like the best thing ever, I think.
Nice.
So that would be the side.
So they're things to go alongside specific ingredients rather than having the ingredients in them. So the prawn one doesn't have prawn in it. You would just have
No, it
with
has prawn in it.
It has
Yeah,
prawn
yeah,
in
yeah.
it. Okay, yeah.
And it's interesting because you can make it in loads of different ways. But my mum like usually boils the prawn.
Yeah.
And you get really good prawns because once you boil them, strangely, they have like so much more flavour. And then you kind of like really finely chop it or you ground it. Yeah.
Nice.
And
That
you
sounds so good.
you want a homemade one of these as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not by.
John Cena.
No, John Cena.
Cena's not me.
John Cena does not know how to do this.
No, it would probably be my mum, to be honest. But like my mum on a good day.
What's going to happen on a bad day?
I just feel like feel like someone. So there is someone that wrote a book about this. But when people cook when they're mad, you can taste it. I think
That's interesting. Yeah.
I really can taste it. My mum's a chef, but like basically it's really complicated to explain my mum's chefing because she's not gone to culinary school. But my mum's like one of those weird people that is like pitch perfect in food.
Mm-hmm.
So she can taste food and completely make the same thing for any cuisine.
Wow.
It's really weird. And she's cooked since I think she was way too young. Like I think she might have been cooking for her family when she was like 7 or something. And her dad died really young. So she had 3 brothers that were all fucking useless that she cooked for. And she was the youngest. So her cooking is just like people come from Bangladesh to my mum's house in West London
to eat her Bangladeshi food because she makes it better than most people in Bangladesh.
But they have to call ahead and check to see if she's in a good mood or not.
I don't know if they check that, but she's like, they're so happy to see her and she's so happy to see them, and it's fine. But obviously daughter-mum relationship is a bit different.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what's the difference in taste, would you say?
Don't know, it just doesn't slap the same way.
Yeah.
Like there's just like, or actually one time we got in an argument when I was young and she said, oh, do you want a carbonara? And I was like, yeah, I'd love one actually. And then she cut up naga chili and put it all over the carbonara.
Yeah, you can tell that one.
Yeah, you can taste she was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
When like also the whole thing is like with carbonara, you won't expect that it's spicy. So it's the not knowing. Like if it was a curry, I'd be like, oh no, this one's going to be spicy. But it's the fact that it was a fucking carbonara, you know?
The
that's like daylight robbery.
Yeah.
You know? And then that's like the Louvre just happening on a plate.
Yeah.
And she's gone and put the fucking naga all over it. And then I've started crying. Then I got a pint of milk and drank it. And then I threw up everywhere. Because I don't know if you've ever dabbled in naga chili, but it's not a joke.
I've dabbled.
It's
I've
not-
not had as
it's
much as
not
it
a
sounds
joke.
like was on that unexpectedly as well.
Yeah.
Because you just cut it in small bits. If you bite into even the smallest amount, you're finished. That's you finito for about 2 days. Forget it. Forget everything. Every hole broken.
Yeah, every hole broken. See, if that was a song title, it'd sound poetic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not.
Every hole broken.
Yeah.
Every hole? Yeah, every hole.
All the holes are
Every hole,
broken.
man.
I was just trying to think of a hole that wouldn't be broken. Ear holes. How are
No,
your
your ears. Your ears would be broken too because your sinuses are fucked after
Yeah.
you have that much chili.
Yeah.
The ear stuff.
Like you're just everything like
Chili
your
Klaus.
equestrian tubes or whatever they're called. Equestrian or whatever.
Your
You know,
equestrian
the tubes. The tubes
Stick it in the
ears.
book. If you're listening, stick it in the book.
That's what all my mates do. They text him like she said another fucking camp thing.
Questions. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this episode's going to be a fucking field day. It's going to be a whole new book. It's just for this.
What are these not called? Your ubiquitous
I
or
have
something
no idea.
tubes.
I got no
you know
idea.
you know the tubes here. The tubes
No.
behind your ears.
Yeah. I don't know what they're
They're
called.
I
called,
don't know.
There's a tube name.
There's a tube
Victoria.
name, and it's really nice that you're trying to guess the tube name, but I don't think we're going to get there. Equestrian or ubiquitous, I think, are the guesses so far. If you eat the naga, even your ear holes are fucked.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah.
Your dream side dish.
Will this be English as well?
Will this be
Heads
so
up.
quintessentially English?
Heads up, my dream menu is very English. Okay?
So far,
I've
all of it is very English. The tummy custard.
got on my room. Teletubbies is British.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely.
Exploiting cleaners on no wages. Very English.
Yeah.
Okay, so the greatest pleasure, food wise.
Why this has already made me laugh.
Yeah.
The greatest pleasure.
Oh,
Mawaaan's chair just went all the way down for the listener.
I just said the greatest pleasure and deflated.
We haven't had this before, but the chair.
You set me up.
I think Benito did not set you up. I think you accidentally knocked a little lever, and it's made you go all the way down so that the
I
mic is now
I
pointing
didn't
at your
touch
forehead.
anything. I'm just gonna stay like this.
I think these chairs might be related to Nunu. It's a similar kind of device.
It was like a.
God, I mean, look, this has already been a great episode, but I know what the clip's going to be.
Yeah, the clip's going to be when your chair fucked up.
Just
This is a-
disappearing out of frame.
Do you do this? It's like power play, man.
Yeah, it's a power play. We got
People's
you.
heads.
I
yeah.
swear I didn't do anything.
You looked at me as if I was doing it somehow.
I don't trust you. Though.
Thought we've rigged that up.
Yeah.
What was the greatest pleasure I was talking about?
Your side dish.
My side-
you were going
side
into your
dish
side
of
dish, the
greatest
pleasure.
For some reason, I've just lost hope in life. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you begin the greatest pleasure, then you just deflate. slowly. Go home now. Okay, no, the cheese. If you do any kind of cheese bake, the crusty bit on the side that's a bit burnt, the pan scraping.
Yeah.
I want a whole plate of that.
That's a good. That's
Oh, this is
definitely.
It's the best bit. Fuck!
totally-
It happened again.
Did you touch anything?
I'm sorry.
Did you touch anything on the
I think
show?
you
Yeah,
might have to
maybe I
stand up.
touched it. I think it's
I
my
think you might
foot.
have to stand fully off the chair to sort it out.
Right.
I think when it comes to the question, what is greatest pleasure, then cheese scrapings from around the dish is, I think everyone would agree, is an acceptable answer
Yes.
for greatest pleasure.
Right.
Fully. And I love the idea of a side dish, which is just a whole plate of cheese
A whole
scrapings.
plate of that.
Yeah.
And I want it done like a fancy meal, right? So I want a massive plate, but I want it to be like a little center tiny bit.
Yeah.
A bit of basil on top or something.
Nice.
A little squiggly sauce line.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want it to look like dregs, but it's like dregs made to look like some
Fancy.
Is there a particular dish that you want the cheese scrapings from?
a pasta.
A lasagna?
Like a really English lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we in? I was going to say London.
Yeah.
And we are. So, there's no. The riff doesn't really
If you
work.
said, are we in London?
Lasagna.
I
Are
would
we
leave this
in London? Yes, we are in
I
London,
would
James.
walk off
This
this
is
podcast
exactly
forever.
where we're. Huh?
I would walk off this
Yeah.
podcast forever if you just said, are we in London?
Are we in London?
Yep. See you later.
The worst riff I've ever done.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come in, man.
Are we in London?
Get that on a t-shirt. So that. Like scrapey.
That's great.
I love scrapey.
On the plate, when you've got the fancy thing, are you having them like, you know how people put the triple cooked chips and they do them in like a Jenga towery kind of way? Is that how you're getting the scrapings up? Are you lining them up? Scrapey. Are you lining them up in twos in like a little tower?
I imagined them like a pyramid.
Like a Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah. Like a sort of little tower pyramid.
A pyramid of scrapey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little garnish on top.
Nice.
And maybe even, it has a fancy name. Like Dragondeur.
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 Yeah.
It's like the
Dragondeur.
dregs.
Yeah.
I don't know what ondeur means.
On the plate.
On the plate. Drag on the plate. Drag on the plate.
Yeah.
This is my dream side dish.
Yeah, I like the Dragondeur.
Is there a particular cheese that you want the scrapings to be made of, or is it like a mix of cheeses? Or
Yeah. Do you know what cheese recently I've been really getting into? Is the one that begins with E.
Edam?
Edam, because it melts well, innit?
yeah, I think I don't think I've ever melted Edam.
Oh, is it Edam? I think it is. It's one of the Swiss ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emmental.
Emmental.
Yeah.
That shit is good.
Yeah. You can have scrapey Emmental.
Scrape.
Yeah, that was part of a lasagna.
Yes.
Yeah. Lasagna.
Who do you want to eat the lasagna? Because obviously you're not getting that. You're getting just the scrapey from it.
Not interested.
Who do you want to eat? You're going to send that to someone to eat it because we've got to get rid of it. We're not going to throw that away. We don't like wasting the dream.
Or do you want Nunu to suck it up?
Oh, fuck it.
No, not go to
What?
waste.
Well, you know what you did.
What?
Do you want Nunu to suck it up?
Anyway, so we're not having Nunu suck the lasagna up.
No, I don't want food going to waste. Do you know what I mean?
Who do you want to
Not
eat?
in this economy.
You send it over. We've got a table at the other end of the restaurant. Someone's there. Who's there?
Do you know, I send it to my mum to be like, this is what Italian food tastes like. Do you know what I mean?
She's not buying that.
She's not buying
absolutely
that.
saying,
She knows
this
that's
is my
English.
favourite new English dish.
She'd be like, where's the sweet corn and the baked beans? They fucked this one up big time.
Yeah. Your wonderful PR Fraser arrived earlier and he was saying that he had a cuttlefish lasagna the other day and I want to eat it. Don't say, I want to eat it so much. I think it sounds delicious.
Great.
That sounds
ink,
delicious.
With like ink as the sauce.
I don't know if ink was the sauce, actually. I
Why
should
did
have
you not
asked
ask
Fraser.
Fraser that?
Fraser
You're
can
good.
hear us. He's in the opposite room. Fraser, apologies that I didn't ask you what the sauce was. But maybe it's ink as the sauce. But
I don't know, man. Cuttlefish.
cuttlefish is nice.
It's like really white and meaty, right?
Yeah, I've only had it recently. I think it's delicious.
Yeah. But lasagna, though.
I think it's
Lasagna's all layering cuttlefish. Like bits of cuttlefish in a layer.
I think that is the
You
layer
sure?
thing. That's what's putting you off.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna layer something, it needs to be spreadable. Do you know what I mean? This is like cuttlefish is like a little bit to me. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
feels wrong.
I know what you
unless
mean.
you're mince, unless you're like putting it in a blender and like turning it like into like something like mince.
I don't know if it is minced. I should have asked Fraser. Fraser, I feel like I didn't hold up my end of the conversation.
You've really dropped Fraser in it here.
Fraser, I've dropped you in it so bad. I'm sorry, man.
Have you ever had Parmesan crisps?
No.
You know when?
Oh, yeah.
So grated Parmesan, put them in the oven, they melt, and then you get them out and they solidify quite quickly. So it's basically posh cheese scrapings.
Perfect.
And you can buy them from I've seen them in Whole Foods. We can buy tubs of just Parmesan crisps.
Amazing.
Wow, this sounds great.
I'm obsessed with making the byproduct the main meal.
Yeah.
I think that's
you know what I mean?
really good. Yeah.
Custard, right?
Yeah.
The skin is the best bit. Now I know this divides people.
I don't advise people. I'd eat just the skin. If someone said to me, our dessert is custard skin, I would be intrigued. I wouldn't say no to that.
Right? Yeah. I feel like there's never enough cheese crispy topping. There's never enough custard skin.
Yeah.
So I did a thing where I like basically got custard and put it out in a tray. So it was like a centimeter thin.
Great.
And it was all skin, right? But it didn't work.
Oh.
because it cooled too quickly and the skin didn't form. So then I tried it again and I fanned it. Didn't work. Okay. So then I was like, I think it needs to like stay hotter for longer.
I can say this right now. I can't believe you tried it a third time. I think...
No, you're like Heston Blumenthal.
Yeah,
yeah. Great.
But I want to hear the rest of it, but this is astonishing.
Because if I didn't do it a third time, then what? That I'd question my life decisions even more. Because I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I've taken a day out to do this, let's do all, you know what I mean? Do all the variables, get the Bunsen burner out. Do you know what I mean? So what I did, I put it on I rested it on stuff and then I put tea lights underneath and it worked.
Wow. And
this is why you're a success.
This is why I'm a success.
Yeah.
This is why I won a BAFTA.
Why didn't you shout out custard skin in your speech?
You should have.
I should have.
Well, that leads us nicely onto your dream dessert.
It does, you're right.
Perfect
yes.
link.
Perfect. Yeah. Bread pudding.
Great.
Yeah.
Really eggy.
Yes.
Made with panettone.
Yes. This is great.
Yeah.
With custard.
Brilliant.
Absolutely delicious.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Hot custard, cold custard?
Hot custard.
This sounds great. This is exactly the kind of thing I like. I mean, quite Christmas pudding-y when made with panettone as well. Has that?
Yeah.
It's got that seasonal taste to it, hasn't it? Yeah,
it does,
for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely delicious.
When would you have this? You have this after Thanksgiving dinner?
No. And in fact, it's been a really long time since I've had a bread pudding at all. And when I realised that is what my desire would be, I thought, I need to have it more often.
Yeah. This is the service we aim to provide on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is to make people realise that they want bread pudding.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about actually making the food or having somebody make the food that the people have on and then having people back again and serving it to them?
We have thought about it because it gets suggested all the time. So we've had to think about it.
Yeah.
But every time we've thought about it for a split second and gone, no.
What a bad idea.
We're not doing that.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
And who gives a shit? Like, only you would enjoy it. If we made your meal for you, as in the guest, not just you.
Oh, what if the guest made it and brought it in for you?
Sometimes that's happened, and
then tried to get you to like it.
Again, that's nice for us, but the listeners don't.
I'd say in an audio format podcast, the last thing people like is when everyone's eating on mic. I'd say that's definitely an issue. People get really upset by that. Or just
where are you imbalanced in your lives?
Good question.
What, me?
Well, we know your answer. I don't want to hear it again. Please, I don't want to hear it again.
Where am I imbalanced in my life? Maybe work and relaxation. I go hard on one or the other, and then absolutely hate that I'm doing it. So it'd be nice to find more balance in that. But other than that, I feel pretty balanced.
Are you the kind of person who, when you realise that you want to change something, you actually take active steps to change it?
I think so. I will think about it for a long time, but then I will actually take an active step. James is probably the best person to ask. I don't know
about
what
you.
I do. Yeah.
Ed, I got asked on a podcast recently, what do you admire most about Ed Gamble? And I said it was how disciplined he is with stuff like that.
Right.
Whenever he decides, I'm going to make a change, I'm going to do this now, he really does it and really commits to it.
Right.
To the extent he's one of those friends when he does it, you think, I should really be doing it.
Right.
I should be looking after myself a bit better, actually. Like, Ed, that's really good. So, yeah,
But I think that says a lot about James. That
he's the best in the biz.
I should be doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And what would he say is the trait that he admires the most in you?
You Mr. and Mrs. is in
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you what you think he would say about you.
Well, I think Ed would say about me.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea.
Yes, you
I
do.
think secretly he doesn't like me.
It's no secret.
I would know. No idea.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Very hardworking, very talented, never rests on his laurels, always creating, lovely man, very emotionally literate. Anything else? Do you want more things?
That's very nice. That's lovely.
Literate.
Great
That's
company.
lovely.
Yeah, that would surprise you, wouldn't it be, from the ventriloquist dummy?
Yeah.
Emotionally.
It does. It surprises me. No, but that's a lovely thing to say about somebody too. If it's
thank
true.
you, Ed.
Yeah.
That's
It is true. I
very
wouldn't make
I
it
felt
up.
nice to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And do you guys spend time with each other outside of the podcast?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like last few New Years have been spent together.
Yes.
Any more than one day? Yeah.
No.
Well, we'll go
all we
away. Then we'll go away
you'll go away?
on the 30th, 31st, and then and then we'll leave on the 2nd. I leave it earlier, but yeah.
Usually as
So
well.
it's up to 3 days, Gillian.
Right. Okay. That's
Outside of the podcast, pretty good. Well, let's start the menu proper then. Your dream starter.
Okay. So, I'm also like, what restaurant is this place? Because it's we're gonna get eclectic here.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have still water, right? We have the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Now, for starter, it could be a couple of things. Because I'm trying to think of the mood of the restaurant, but then also I don't know if the mood really goes with any of the food. But I'm like, who cares?
Yeah,
it's my dream.
It's your dream.
It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, I definitely want like a place with like a good vibe, and like I want the place to be very populated. I like kind of getting dressed up a little bit. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I like the occasion of like feeling like you're going to, a place.
Do you want, when you walk in your outfit, do you want Alexa Chung to walk over and say,
she has to be there and say, I like your outfit. Yeah, she's the maitre d'.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so then for starter, which this is like not upscale, I'm going mozzarella sticks.
Oh, great. Huge choice. Right?
Yeah, with marinara sauce. But it has to be, again, like I love cheese, but like I want the panko crumbs. Also, this is the same thing I have with onion rings, where I'm like, it's a toss-up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to order onion rings, but I don't want like a beer battered. I don't want a smooth onion ring. I want the bumpy panko crumb crunchy one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want the same with the mozzarella stick. And I would eat. I mean, I want it to be warm, and you want the cheese to be soft, but I also kind of like when it gets rubbery and like kind of cold.
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
You shouldn't like it. Because that's when they're the
I'm
worst.
fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Fine. Yeah.
I don't care. I did this movie when I was like 9. It actually is the worst. It has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, that must be a point of pride.
Yeah, it is because it is the lowest ranked movie. It's like it's the Nutcracker in 3D. Don't watch. I mean, I haven't seen that. I was a child. I had nothing to do with it.
Sure.
None of it's on your shoulders.
Yeah. We're not blaming you for this.
But 0%.
Went, you know what we need in 3D? The Nutcracker.
I know.
Was this at the time
Nathan Lane was in it.
Wow.
John Turturro was
What a
the Rat
cast.
King.
Wow.
I know.
It's a pretty great card.
Yeah.
I know, but it didn't work.
Was this
out.
at the time when 3D technology, they were like, everything's got to be in 3D?
It was kind of that time. Yeah. Well, also because like when Avatar came out, it's like.
And all it meant was you go and watch the film, and then occasionally one of the characters would do this. Whoa.
Yes, for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, woo. Like, okay. But there's a point to this because we filmed in Hungary, and it's called something I can't pronounce it. It's in Hungarian, but there's a cheese dish. It's basically a giant triangle of a mozzarella stick, and I would eat that every day there. Like when I was 9, they would have it at the catering, and I would eat it every day. I was like, I wanted that thing. It was a huge triangle of cheese.
Yeah.
And they used a specific cheese in Hungary. It wasn't mozzarella. Forget what it was, but I loved that. I love mozzarella sticks.
We could throw one of them in.
Yeah.
Do you want the triangle?
Sure, we could.
The Nutcracker 3D?
Yeah, let's
table?
throw that in. Why not?
Yeah.
We could do that, and like maybe a clam chowder.
So, hold on a second.
Really good attempt to sneak
we're
that.
getting eclectic.
We almost fell for that.
And everything is
chucked in a whole other start.
I know, and everything is extremely fattening on this menu. So,
Good.
but it doesn't
Glad to hear
matter.
it.
Like we're living in a dream reality.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just thinking. I don't have clam chowder. I love it so much, and it's a good one is hard to come by, and it's not always on a menu. So like when there is one, I want it, and then I'm so disappointed when it's big potatoes, small clams. Hate that.
Right, okay.
I want big clams,
Yeah.
and I don't want much potato in there. I want
small potatoes?
Well, yeah, kind of. I don't want to be chopped big chunks of potatoes in there because they're tricking you.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, you think it's a clam, and it's like. That's a potato. I don't want that. I want the clam.
Well, as an actor, I don't think you can get annoyed when things pretend to be things that they're not.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
I think you have to just take
poor potato.
You have to respect it. Respect that potato.
Yeah.
That it's
Potato's
processed.
doing its job. It's doing really well. It's pretending to be a clam.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I agree with you. I think if it's going to be called clam chowder, that's the headline.
Yeah. I mean, potatoes are fine, but, with the oyster crackers.
That's another thing we don't have much here.
Yeah, we don't see the oyster crackers.
Do you have a lot of clam chowder here too? Not really.
No, not really.
I know.
No.
We're really going. Oh well.
I mean, I'm trying to decide if we're going to throw in the clam chowder because that's two
You don't
starters,
have
really.
to. You don't have to.
I like the thought of all the mozzarella sticks with the triangle
Yes.
from Nutcracker 3D.
Perfect.
On set, would you call it Nutcracker 3D or
Yeah.
Nutcracker?
I think it was called like the Nutcracker, like the Untold Story in 3D or something. It was like
If
some
only- if
long
only it had been
title.
Untold.
So is it a different
Exactly.
story from the?
No, but it was a weird take on it.
Because the Nutcracker's told.
It was. It is.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what they thought they were doing, reinventing the wheel. I know maybe they shouldn't have, but I
Sounds like
like
good
that I have
catering.
the 0%.
Yeah.
9 though. Whew.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Here's an observation.
Oh, there we go.
I think every time, like, I've met an actor who's been an actor since they were very, very young, they're the most well-balanced actors ever.
Oh.
They're just very, like, just normal people who are very easy to talk to. Do you find that as well? Because Nicholas Hoult
Yeah.
always comes across
Totally
like that.
true. Has he
Like-
been on here?
He's not
No,
been
we
on
would
here.
love him
Oh,
to be
yeah,
on here. But
yeah,
like,
come on, Nick.
is there something about just like, just from day one, you're doing it and you're used to it and you kind of like, you're learning how to cope with it all? Is it not as...
Yes, there is something. There
big
is
and
something
crazy.
to that. I also think like I was really lucky because either my mom or my grandmother like was on set, and so I was like very much kept in line of like you have to be on time, you have to be polite, like respect everyone around you. So like I had that through that lens, and also I didn't go to like drama school or anything like that, or never did any classes. I actually wasn't allowed to do plays at my school that I went to in LA because they told me, well, you already act. So like,
That's harsh.
I know.
That feels harsh.
I know. So I was like, oh, okay. But
What's it to save the other students' blushes? to be
yeah, I
like-
guess it's like give them an opportunity. Like, all
Yeah.
right, fine.
Yeah.
But so I didn't have that. So I learned on the job, of just learning from directors and other actors. And like, I was lucky that I worked with people that like really took me under their wing and like
Mhm.
helped me. And I think I'm very comfortable and like feel the most at home, like on a film set. And it's that the film set's also something it's grown with me, like as I've grown. And so I've got to discover myself through that. And then, how roles change as you get older and how your choices change and what you like changes. So yeah, I don't know. But I mean, also I had my sister, she was, young when she started too. My first thing was it was playing her at a younger age.
And I Am Sam.
And I Am Sam, yeah. And that's right. Did
you
your
hitting me, man?
research?
Ed doesn't like it when I just say someone's films at them.
No, but
Oh,
that
really?
was that felt natural.
That felt natural.
Rather than what he normally does, Elle, is he'll
Nutcracker 3D.
He'll just say Nutcracker 3D
Right.
and then go Nutcracker 3D and then just wait for the guest to say something.
With the hand gesture.
and they go, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a question about it?
You and I Am Sam.
Or he'll just quote something.
Well, that was like a fill in the blank in a way just now. That was
Yeah,
smooth.
that was smooth.
Super smooth.
But now what he's done is he's
Yeah.
brought it up and
Right.
he's killed the smoothness. And he's so proud of himself for being let's be honest, a bad interviewer.
You have you've
That's
done
his
your
style.
research.
I've done my research.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm talking in circles now, but yes, that was my first. But I also had like a built-in role model, I guess, with my sister because I,
Yeah.
could look up to her, and so that was great for me. But I love that you kind of said that because normally people always ask the question of like child stars, like they're off the rails. But I'm also like, but there's also so many examples that I could say of ones that are, Scarlett Johansson, Natalie Portman,
Mm-hmm.
like Nick, like you said, there's examples of totally the opposite.
Yeah, but people don't
Too.
want to talk about
They
that.
don't want to talk about it. It's not as juicy for them.
They're not really thinking about what they think when they say that. I think it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like an acquired opinion. And then
Yeah.
actually, if you sit down and think about it,
Yeah.
it's not true at all.
Mm-mm.
But but they just like to.
Yeah. I love, because it's like I got to find what I love to do from a young age. It's like, what's better? My family's they're all athletes. So we were supposed to be tennis players, my sister and I.
Mhm.
But I think the like athletic, like discipline that's in my family, there is something to acting that I feel like is like it is very athletic. Like there is a discipline to it, or like the adrenaline that you get. It's like that feeling before a game. It's like there's a lot of the same. You have to nourish yourself. Like there's a lot of similarities in the way that I work. I feel like it does feel like, and it's like a team sport, you know? It feels like an athletic event, so.
Clam chowder allowed?
Huh?
Clam chowder.
He's not allowing it.
Not allowing
It was just
Come
a
on,
mention. It was just, you know, it's a food show.
I think we should allow the clam chowder.
Yeah?
Yeah, clam allowed. Come on.
Clam allowed.
Clam allowed.
I was just trying to sneak that in.
I'll allow clam chowder. I'm not allowing clam allowed. Holy smokes.
When did you start? You're saying holy smokes a lot today.
Well, I said it
Sometimes
earlier.
Holy smokes.
He'll try and
I
start
met the lady from
catchphrase.
Disney earlier shouting holy smokes.
He's trying,
Yeah.
and when he says it, he looks right in the camera.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
So many cameras to choose from.
And he's going to get Ben to put up holy smokes below it. Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke come out of your ears.
Yeah.
I've got to have new little catchphrases as it's going on. You've got to keep something going.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. People like saying that to me here.
Oh, what a bunch of wankers.
Because they say bloody L, like instead of bloody. I know.
I'd hate that. If I was you, I would hate it.
They do it.
Wouldn't make sense for you.
No, it wouldn't make sense to me. My name's James.
Clam louder.
Bloody clam louder. New catchphrase.
Okay. Well, I'll allow the chowder, but that's
Come on, that's good.
Thank you.
allow the chowder's better.
Yeah. But we workshop that.
Yeah.
Allow the chowder, yes, we workshopped it. I wouldn't have got there without you.
It's a team sport.
Podcasting, it's a team sport. Dream drink, Stevie Martin.
Okay. I've recently found what my drink is. Of like what I could order in a bar and be like, yeah, that is what I want to drink. I really like vodka martinis that are extra dry, so very little vermouth, so little that you can't really taste it, and really dirty with loads of olive brine in it. And that won't go with nachos, but I've got the sparkling water to, I suppose. So yeah, I think that's my favourite. I can't have the lemon martini. And also, lots of people are really rude to you when you order that.
Really?
And so I went to a meeting in Soho House, and I was like, well, this is the time to order my martini specifically. And she went, you can't have it extra dry and extra dirty. And I was like, but I can.
Why?
And she went, that's not how you have them. And I was like, okay. Right. And then I was like, but I think you can because I've had them in other places. And then they came back and she'd done it so full of vermouth. It was like a little glass of vermouth. It was like, okay.
I fucking hate those places.
Yeah.
It was like £25.
Yeah.
It was so like, come on, man. Like, why would you do that?
Every members club can fucking fuck themselves. Absolutely hate it.
Thank you.
Telling you how you have your martini, it's not how it's done, and passive aggressively doing the opposite that you asked for.
Yeah.
Even though it's like more expensive than anywhere else, and you probably someone had to pay a membership to get there. They've at least sign you in, but maybe you're a member of their.
I'm not. What I should do is I should go to
scumbags.
Soho House and order a pint of wine with some Coke syrup in it.
Yeah, do that.
And then just stare at her unblinkingly.
Calamacho, please.
Calamacho, please, yeah.
You
Portuguese.
had those martinis at your wedding party.
The Stevie Martini.
The Stevie Martini.
Of course.
Yeah.
Come on.
I made little posters
Yeah. I had loads of them.
telling people.
The problem is with martinis, because I take big sips.
Oh, they are awful. Everyone was very drunk.
So I was and then I was queuing for the bar. I got my Stevie Martini. And by the time I'd walked away from the bar, I'd drunk it.
Yeah.
So then I had to go again and get two at a time.
Yeah. That's it. They also didn't really know what to do to make. I had to teach them beforehand to make it behind the bar and bring my own olives. For the olive brine. They're like, and then they had to go to Tesco's halfway through to get more because everyone was ordering so much.
Sounds like a good party.
Yeah.
It was. But yeah, I think I might have that or a calamacho just to balance it out because I've obviously really, gone hard on that.
We've let people have multiple
drinks
on this. So if you want a
Thank you.
calamacho at some point.
Yeah, I think I'll start with a calamacho and then go into the vodka martini later.
Do you genuinely like calamacho? Is there something you do?
I do. Not syrup, but like Diet Coke and red wine. Haven't had it in a long time. But I went to my old uni last year and was like, oh my God. And then onto the bar and they were like, we don't do wine anymore. And I was like, oh, this is a disaster. But I actually did. I went to All Bar One and had some there. And yeah, people are very strange when they don't like it when you order it. They don't like it.
Well, it's just not a thing here, I don't think, really.
It's
is
not
it?
a thing.
It's very Spanish.
I'm a very Spanish woman.
You're too Spanish. I've often said this about you,
It's a
Stevie.
strange battle within me. But there's a restaurant around the corner from where I now live that actually has calamacho on the menu, and it says,
nice.
and it says literally, it is a thing underneath. It's just nice, and it's nice. But it's like it's a bit like Dr Pepper, I think.
I had it in the Basque Country for Travel Man.
Oh,
the first
right.
time I ever had a calamacho was on camera. A lot of pressure. And I came back and told my nephews about it. They got very excited and wanted to make it at a barbecue, and they asked me, "Can you film us for Joe Lycett, please, so he can see us?" So they did it, and they were very, like primary school kids, but very professional all of a sudden in front of the camera. They did the whole making it thing, and then I remember when they made it, they went, "And now to taste," before they had it.
Like bartenders do.
Yeah, it was good.
I had it when I did a Spanish exchange trip when I was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Spanish exchange, Jesus, showed me how to make it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you get on, you and Jesus?
Yeah, we got on big time.
That's good.
Yeah, he's a metalhead. When he came to stay in England, he walked up. We went to pick him up from the school, and he walked up to my mum and said, "Hello, I am Jesus." And she went, "I think we'll stick with Jesus."
That's excellent.
I like him.
Calamacho, of course. That's quite young to start on the calamachos.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a gateway to wine, I suppose.
Yeah, that's how I really got into wine. It was via Calamacho.
Yeah.
Jesus, are you noticing there's some like are you getting some like fruity aftertaste?
So this one is very Coke.
Caramelly.
Very Coke notes.
I think that's great. That's my favourite part of your menu so far.
Yes, because the other one was
Stevie
just
Martin.
bread.
Everything else has been
I like bread.
I'm not
into
a
it.
man.
bonkers, but like this is
It's just
I'd still eat it all. Your whole menu, I'd eat
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But this is I want that now.
Okay.
That drink. You know?
Great. Well, you can at any point.
Benito won't let us.
Fair enough.
Your dream main course, Ian.
This one's normal.
Yeah.
Slow cooked lamb.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I want it to be slow cooked.
Yeah.
If it takes days,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you want it just at the point where there's a level of heat you could apply to lamb where it just would never cook.
Yes. 0 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even 2 degrees.
It probably wouldn't ever cook, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it was just at room temperature,
Yeah.
just leave it out.
Yeah.
And then 5 days later, you're like, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So, but the longest you could.
That would be good, wouldn't it? If things
Yeah.
cooked at room temperature.
Yeah, so surely
Yeah.
there's something that cooks at room temperature.
Yeah.
no?
Fruit.
Yeah. That's what's happening to it. It's cooked.
Yeah.
Maybe a torch. Maybe if you just put your iPhone torch on it for a couple of days, that's the slowest cooking you can possibly give it.
Yeah. That's going to give you a carpal tunnel or something. Holding your torch over a lamb. Or whatever mystery. I'd probably have a mystery box of meat. So I don't know what meat.
Yeah. Surprise. It's another surprise dish, lamb surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, lamb surprise.
Yeah.
McLam.
I had the slow cooked lamb in New Zealand at Mudbrick Vineyard, and I got told off, but in I'd say a light-hearted way. I was quite drunk, complimenting the lamb too loudly, and I think that's a sign of a good meal.
Yeah. You're taking some tips from Lloyd Langford
Yeah.
and you were shouting
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shouted,
What was your compliment?
"Who cooked this? How long has this been cooked for?"
Because the way you've said it there and at that volume, they sound like you're really unhappy with the lamb.
Complaints, yeah.
I think they knew I liked it. My tone was like, "Who cooked this?" It
Yeah.
was more
Yeah.
like, "Wow,
It's the same tone you use when you shout beans on toast.
Yeah.
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 beans on toast. Who cooked this?" Stuff like that. I give a lot of good vibes
Yeah.
Yeah.
to chefs.
But that's lovely. Why were you told off then? By the staff or by someone on a nearby table?
by the staff, I think people around were disconcerted.
Yeah.
And maybe they were running low on lamb.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe they
don't
hadn't ordered yet and don't.
Oversell.
Yeah.
But it was, oh my God, it was nice.
Yeah.
Falling apart.
How long do you think it had been cooked for?
Minimum, I think we're talking double digits.
Do you?
I think it was something like 12 hours. It
Wow.
was something mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't promise that to you. But yeah, it was a long time. If you'd ordered it and they were like, "Oh, we haven't put it on yet," you'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
By the time you got it.
Well, you'd be like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you know what cut of lamb it was?
I think it will have been some like leg based. It wasn't. I mean, by the time this thing had been cooked, it wasn't sliceable
Yeah.
by any means.
It wasn't a shank, though.
It could have been. It could have been a
But it
shank.
didn't come with a big bone sticking out the top
No,
of it.
there wasn't a bone in it. as far as I remember. I drank a lot of wine at this point.
Were you out with another comedian at this point? Was it another comic?
The only time I get to go on like a big holiday is when someone's paying for me to do that professionally.
Yeah.
So there were comedians there. There was a lot of comedians there. Finn Taylor, Andrew Maxwell, Alexis Dubus. Never confident with how to pronounce his surname.
Oh, evidently.
Maybe Lloyd was something.
Maybe Lloyd was there.
Lloyd again
in there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, these are some. You know, you got Finn there, you got Maxwell there. These are some outspoken guys, and you're getting told off.
Yeah.
Like you must have been really speaking your mind, throwing some opinions around the room. If you're the one who's getting reprimanded.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Maxwell will tell you the history of whatever country you're in quite a lot of detail. I will compliment the food.
You'll shout, who cooked this?
Yeah.
What did the lamb come with? And this doesn't have to be your dream side. I'm just interested in this specific lamb.
Sure. So I want elements of this, but not everything. It came with a sort of a mad portion of a sort of hummusy dip.
Right.
And then long carrots. That's the main thing I remember about these carrots is the sheer length of them.
Yeah.
And then you had to get your potato dish as a
You're
side.
Screaming, who grew these?
Yeah. Who the hell grew these? Mr. McGregor?
How long have these been grown? I would say stuff like that.
Long and thin?
Long and thin.
Yeah.
What colour?
Orange.
Classic.
The classic.
But not the best carrot I've had. Was barely orange. In a restaurant in Reykjavik called Skal. I got the carrots as a side. Fucking hell, I've never had carrots this good in all my life.
Yeah?
They were black to the eye.
Yes.
They'd really been sort of roasted. I tried to look up before doing this what they came with. The menus changed. I found a picture of them on Instagram. It doesn't say anything. Just a picture of some carrots.
It says carrots.
Doesn't even say carrots. No description. But I love a sort of roasted carrot in some kind of sauce. I don't know what.
And the one in Reykjavik was like, were they long and thin as well?
No. And I preferred them dumpy is what I would say.
Black and dumpy.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe them.
You want those with the lamb?
I'd love them with the
Reykjavik carrots.
Yes. Get rid of the long thin ones.
Yeah.
They were al dente, these ones. The Reykjavik ones, barely keeping themselves together.
Yeah. So they'd been like properly slow roasted as well, you think? Yeah.
Everything about this I want to be slow.
Yeah. I completely agree with you with slow roasted lamb. It's up there meat wise, I think.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I want some dauphinoise.
Oh.
That's pretty slow.
Yeah, you can do that
It's
slow.
not quick.
No, it's not quick, is it? Well, it takes a while to make, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do you slow roast lamb at home?
Yeah, I'll have it anywhere.
No, but is that something you'll do? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I've slow roasted. I've probably just mentioned the location. I'll have it anywhere. I'll have it on a train.
What do you think the question was there? Would you eat it at your house?
Would you have it at home?
Yeah.
As in, like,
Is there
if
anywhere?
my
In
mum had
fact,
made slow cooked lamb, would I have it?
Yeah. Let's just follow this. Is there anywhere that you wouldn't eat slow roast lamb?
I don't think. Like funerals.
Yeah.
You'd have that at the wake, but you
At
wouldn't
the
have
wake,
it.
yeah, you wouldn't have it during, right?
Yeah. You're not sorry for someone's loss if you're chewing.
Well, if you're screaming, who cooked this at your top of your voice?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, at the cremation. How long has this been cooked for? Woo! Falling off the bone.
Woo! Falling off the bone.
Yeah, funeral.
Yeah. Train toilet. That was my first thought of where I wouldn't eat slow roast lamb.
Sure.
But I would, I'd have it on the baby changing.
Yeah.
Toilet's your seat. That's your table.
Yeah. Would you put a tablecloth down or anything, or?
Yeah, ideally.
Yeah.
Or I guess if you're a parent, an unused
clean nappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unused. Well, yeah.
Most
Even though it's
unnecessary.
unused, I'd find it hard to.
It would be weird, especially if there's no plate, especially if you're eating slow cooked lamb directly out of an unused nappy on a baby changing table. I'd say that would throw me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Barely
not where I'd want it.
Barely staying together.
It's weird though, because you'd think someone eating off a nappy
Yeah.
in a baby changing room would be like they're having a breakdown, they're having a tough time. But you wouldn't associate slow cooked lamb leg
No.
with a mental collapse.
No. I think it's the nappy that's doing the heavy lifting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that changes the whole thing.
Also, it depends what brand of nappy, right? Because if there's some nice jus and gravy in there, A Pampers is absorbing all of that.
So you don't get to eat that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want a cheap nappy if you're
Yeah.
eating a roast. You pour your gravy on, and then you immediately go, where's the gravy? That's outrageous.
You're doing the thing at the end of the adverts where you're squeezing
Yeah.
it,
It's all gravy.
trying to get the
Yeah.
gravy out.
But then you squeezing that back out onto another nappy that you've put under there.
I think directly into the mouth at this point.
Oh, yeah.
You
Cut
have
your
to.
losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bring another
Yeah,
nappy into the
let's
situation.
not worry about your dignity at this point.
Yeah.
You're already squeezing gravy out of a nappy.
Oh.
May as well go straight into your mouth.
Yeah.
For American listeners, diapers.
Diapers.
Yes.
Your dream drink.
Ooh, Vesper martini.
Lovely. Classy.
Talk us through the Vesper martini.
3 parts gin, 1 part vodka, lily, or koki, whichever you prefer. Shaken, freezing cold, lemon
Yeah.
twist.
Beautiful.
Freezing cold's important. Cold is like, I don't like a room temp martini or anything. You
No.
really.
Also, at the Dover in London, which is now a really nice martini bar, halfway through your drink, they give you a new ice cold glass and pour it back in, and it's delicious. Now, the problem with the Vesper martini is that 1 is great, 2 is like, and 3 is finished.
Yeah.
So
You're
you
done.
have to have like 1.5 to feel great.
Yeah.
2, you're not feeling great. I mean, you're feeling great, but the next day you're not feeling great.
Yeah, yeah,
These
yeah.
are very, very strong. So please drink them responsibly. Yes.
Yeah. The old sidecar sometimes with
Well, here in London, the martinis are half the size. In the US, the martinis are in that like fishbowl kind of thing and a sidecar. So, and here they come in the very beautiful, small, elegant glasses. But I never understood like how British people can drink so much beer, like pints. Like I have friends who can drink 5, 6, 7 pints and feel great. If I had 2 beers, I'd be hiccuping
Yeah.
the whole. I think it's because you guys just grew up drinking it. It doesn't make you feel.
I can't
anything.
do it anymore.
they all feel
Really?
awful, but
Yeah.
we're just used to always feeling awful in Britain.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like they just
yeah.
don't. So you notice like, you go, oh, I feel awful
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not in a constant state of like just hating yourself.
The weather's
and,
bad.
everything's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
here, everyone is just, we're all used to the base level is we feel bad.
Yeah.
So
and,
then,
when we feel normal, we're like, God, I'm so happy today.
yeah.
Normal.
And then you suddenly feel guilty for it.
yeah.
Yes.
And then,
So
it's like,
then
I
you start questioning.
better
it.
have 9 pints.
Yeah, about 9 pints and get back to feeling
yeah.
That's
awful again.
that kills me. It's hilarious.
Well, I used to drink a lot of pints, but now I don't. I just get full straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
feel
yeah.
so full.
Yeah.
But are you with me on the Vesper martini? It's a great drink.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
fantastic.
sure. I mean, martinis in general is like
Yeah.
one of my favorite drinks because
What is it? Do people drink your gin more or vodka? Does it
I go
matter?
for the vodka ones more, but Vesper
Yeah.
would be my preference as well. If
Would you
it's
with a twist or dirty? Well, Vesper you can't do. Vesper you have to do with a twist.
either with a twist or I like filthy martinis,
don't
like
get it.
absolutely
It's not
go
my thing.
nuts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't like savory in my drink. Like a Bloody Mary to me is just gazpacho with vodka.
but that sounds
sounds
good. to me.
great.
You want to
Yeah.
hear a good gazpacho story?
Yeah.
Please.
It's not a great story.
You
but-
drank 2
okay.
litres
No,
of it a
this
day
is
and your brain swelled.
Yeah, exactly.
Brain turned into a tomato.
I started doing this as a joke, and I don't. No one in my family thinks it's funny, but I do love gazpacho. Like I really love gazpacho. When the sun's out, I order gazpacho, and I always do this trick where the gazpacho comes and I take a sip and I spit it out and I say, "This is cold.
Yeah.
Send it back."
Yeah.
And the
great.
waiter's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Got you." And then they're like, usually they think it's kind of funny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
But then
but sometimes they
you're an
don't.
actor, you've got to be careful with that, with your powers there.
Yeah.
Because they could burst into tears because you've acted it so well.
Yeah, usually I wouldn't do it at a place that I didn't know the server or something. I wouldn't hurt someone's feelings who felt sensitive that day.
Yeah, and what if they rush back to the kitchen?
Yeah,
so
no, I have to.
quickly
You have to time it out perfectly.
before they knew it was a joke. And
Yeah.
the next thing you know, that's your rep. That's your rep in
I
the
know.
restaurant scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would never happen.
No.
I don't think I could be rude to someone like that. But that would be terrible. Who did that happen to? Didn't? Yeah, that happens to people. No, I don't want to get. I would never be mean to a.
I think it's good to have like jokes that you do in every restaurant.
You think?
Yeah, it's
Do you have
a
one?
little routine. Well, I mean, the classic is when like a big, massive plate of stuff arrives that's clearly for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone else having?
Yeah, funny.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they maybe when they pour water or whatever for you, and like you pretend it's vodka. That's funny.
What's that
What
one?
do you mean?
Just a glass of vodka. That's a drink. Yeah, when you have a water,
I don't know this one.
and not while they're pouring it, but like people are saying, Why are you not drinking? And then like, oh yeah, this is vodka. And then you put it in the water and go, this is a glass of vodka.
That's like something a 6-year-old would do.
I still don't understand it.
I'm sorry. Sorry for your mature
You
joke
do,
that you're
you
eat
do
the whole
understand
plate
that
of
you're
food.
looking for more. You're looking for more in the joke than actually exists. I think.
So they're pouring water and you're saying this is vodka.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a funny joke. When everyone else is drinking alcohol and they go, oh, you're not drinking. And then you go, yeah, I am. This is vodka. It's a glass of vodka.
Yeah.
That's a joke. People do that. People do that joke.
Yeah.
Kunal, I haven't made it up.
No, I believe you. I'm still just trying to understand it.
I've never seen someone do that joke.
But imagine if you had, imagine a glass of water like this I've got here.
Yeah.
If that was all vodka, that'd be mad.
Yeah, of course. That's funny.
Yeah. So if you're suggesting to someone, if they're like, oh, you're not drinking, and then you're like, yeah, I am. This is a glass of vodka right here. Then they're like, whoa, you went from not drinking to drinking a whole glass of vodka and having a problem with alcohol. That's funny.
How would that go down if you were at dinner? Do you think?
First of all, it would take 30 minutes to explain.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying that's not the best joke I've heard. I'm sorry. Not the best restaurant joke I've heard.
That's good restaurant joke. You next time you're in a restaurant, you try it.
Okay.
Because maybe it's because it's outside of the usual setting that it's not landing.
Yeah.
But like in the...
Yes, if everyone's ordering a drink and I already have a glass of water and then someone says, you're not drinking, and they say, oh, well, this is vodka.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
That's good. That's good stuff. The way that you did it just then.
I don't think it's good stuff.
I don't know. No, I'll try it.
This
and
is
then
glass of
I'll
vodka
send you
right
guys
here.
some comments on the...
Yeah.
This is vodka I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Imagine if you drank that much vodka in like one go, you poured that, you'd have a problem.
I just like to, when I've
Like a
cleaned my plate, when
tragic
the waiter comes
problem.
back over, I say, oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like that.
classic.
Yeah.
And I'd say I
And you
drank all
understand
my
that,
vodka. If I had an empty glass, I'd go, that was vodka, but I just drank that to the waiter.
And they go, no, it's not. It's water. I've been topping it up the whole time.
I'd be like, yes. And I'd say, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I brought up the gazpacho joke. I thought there was a way out of that. But going back to my original thing, I mean, like Bloody Mary is just gazpacho with vodka.
Yes.
Get it.
But that does sound nice to me. But you don't like the savoury.
I don't like savory.
I saw this happened
And
twice the
sweet.
other day, and you will not like this if you
What?
don't like dirty martini.
Mm.
Anchovy vermouth to put in martinis.
I would like it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or like a Gibson with a pickled onion. Not my thing.
I love it. Blue cheese stuffed olives.
Oof, no way,
Yes.
dude.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
yes.
God.
Oyster. I've had an oyster martini before with a
Yuck.
whole oyster in it.
Yuck! I hated it. Doesn't look any of these things. You're not going to land on one that's nice.
So what,
No,
at the end of the martini, do you just have the oyster as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the shell's in it as well. It's got a shell and a whole oyster in it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What if you drank that and then said that was water?
What?
Like you do the flip around of it.
James, please.
So what if you
Please.
just had a seafood cocktail like that? You say that was water I just drank.
Yeah.
Thanks to the lovely glass of water.
But what reaction do you expect from anyone for that? Lovely glass of water. What do you want them to say to that?
Well, they'd say that was alcohol. You just drank that.
And then what? That's that. Done.
Yeah, well, a few people would get a kick out of it. I
No.
think.
Here's another restaurant joke. Are you any allergies? Only allergic to a good time.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Only
yeah.
allergic to a pint of vodka.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Right.
Mm.
Or if you're in a seafood restaurant and they say any allergies, you go, yes, seafood.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Or a sushi restaurant. Do you have any allergies? Yes. Anything raw?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Water's raw vodka.
No, shut up.
that's- it's done.
Shut up.
The moment has passed.
Your dream main course, Rhys. We had a lovely trip to Billy's there. It was very nice.
I will have birria tacos.
Okay.
nice.
Specifically from Big Feastival. Have you ever performed at Big Feastival?
I have.
What did you think?
Worst gig I've ever done in my life.
Really?
It was very far back in the day. So now it's run by, is it Alex James?
It's on Alex James's farm in the
Yes, it
Cotswolds.
wasn't. It was on Clapham Common when I did
Oh,
it. And it
God.
was Jamie Oliver's thing.
Yeah, you're doomed.
They booked the comedy for when the gates opened, and I was on first on the main stage.
Right.
On the main stage?
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant.
Opening the main stage at the moment the gates open?
yeah. So I could just see families coming in from a mile away, and I had to beckon them forward to banter.
Great.
My God.
Really bad.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. So
Why
when I
did
say
you-
it's the worst gig, it's the answer I give when people ask me what's the worst gig you've ever done. In reality, it was quite fun because it was impossible. So
Yeah. Your ceiling becomes very different for what you imagine this gig can be.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it becomes, well, this is 300 plumbers, so I'm happy with
yeah.
any laughs.
But we all have to do that. Like, we all get asked what the worst gig we've ever done is. And we have to give it basically the most entertainingly unplayable gig we've ever done.
Yeah.
Because actually, if we all just say, it's a gig I was really looking forward to, and it really meant
And it went okay.
It meant a lot to me, and they basically just didn't laugh, and I just felt like fucking jumping off a fucking building afterwards.
A gig where it was all set up to be great, and everyone else did great, and I sort of did fine.
Yeah.
They're the worst ones
They're
by
the worst
miles.
ones.
Yeah. I felt like shit.
Those ones where something crazy happens, and it's like, well, this was never going to be more than a 4 out of 10, and I kind of got it to there.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, well, whatever, great.
Yeah, it's funny.
You switch it off. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. So that's what I want.
Yeah.
And I'd love, actually, if this is the dream restaurant, to be able to watch that before I have this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because when I had this, Natasha Bedingfield was just there singing Unwritten as I was eating this. So that was pretty special.
That's special for you.
That's pretty special.
That is the dweebiest thing anyone's ever said.
But she was miles in the distance, so I could only sort of hear it. I had a fantastic set because I'm a great comic.
Yeah.
And I was in a comedy tent.
Yeah.
And it's like a proper festival tent. And it was like really busy and nice.
Yeah.
It's on just after Marcel Lucon.
Yeah.
He had talked about wine quite a lot because food festival.
Yeah.
I thought, I've got no food stuff. Did the Gouchons joke, obviously, not insane. Brought that back 10 years later.
Yeah.
Then mostly just bants, and then got off, and then they give you one food token from one stand, even though it's a food festival. So it's like the whole point is go and sample loads of stands. And I just said, what's the best one? And they said, that Birria right there. Everyone's just talking about that. And I went there straight away, and they gave it to me, and they give you the dipping thing as well, like the thing that they make it in.
Yeah.
The sort of soupy thing that they cook birria, and they give you the dipping thing of that, some sort of pickled red cabbage on the side. And then I was eating it, and because I was doing it just outside the comedy tent, I was eating this, and everyone was coming up to me out of the comedy tent going, we just saw you in the comedy tent. And I go, yeah. You've got to get this. You've got to get this. It's the best thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Yes. But do you think all the compliments made it taste better?
Oh, yeah. I want to be complimented non-stop while eating it. Yeah. If that's all right.
While Ed dies on his ass.
Ed's dying on his ass over there. Bedingfield's somewhere in the
smashing
background.
it. She's smashing it.
Smashing it over there.
Yeah.
And people are flooding from your stage to Bedingfield's stage,
of course,
ideally.
Yeah.
Well, there was never enough people watching me at this gig for there to be a flood.
Okay, fine.
They're trickling.
There's a stream of people. Yeah, there's a trickle.
Even a stream, yeah.
You didn't get to stream level.
Yeah.
There's a drip of people.
Yeah, a drip of people, yeah.
And they're walking past and they're throwing compliment to the dandy. And then I'm telling them they've got to eat there. They're going, we're going to go there later because your recommendations mean something to us. And then they're carrying on to see Bedingfield singing.
What meat is it?
It varies. I think I've only ever had it be beef. I think it can be goat.
I think it's traditionally goat.
Yeah, I think it is. But I've only ever had it be beef. And it's
Would you have
incredible.
it if it was goat? I'm
Yeah.
trying to work out how adventurous you are.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I am actually quite adventurous. Okay. The problem is I went to Mexico at the start of the year and my choice of birria is not from Mexico. It's from Alex James's farm, which I do appreciate is mental.
Yes.
But that's because I got really ill immediately in Mexico and didn't eat any.
Oh, mate.
Not instantly. I had about 5 days in Mexico City eating everything. But then one of those things was a street taco from a place called Jenny's Quesadillas, which everyone says, you've got to go to Jenny's Quesadillas. It's the best thing in Mexico City. And so we did go to where it said that was on a map, ate there. We're like, everyone there was horrible. The food was terrible. It just seemed, the whole thing just seemed implausible that this was like a recommendation from people I know.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, let's not get a second one. Went to a different taco place, like a bit more of a chain, but like that was really busy and sort of happening. Started eating in there. It was great. While we were there, my girlfriend looks up the Google reviews of Jenny's Quesadillas. All the ones in the last like 2 months are like, this isn't Jenny's Quesadillas. Jenny has moved. This made me the illest I've ever been in my life.
Oh, no. So you knew it was coming.
So we've just eaten there. And I've written a dread memoir. I am a dreader.
Yeah.
So I'm immediately like, my girlfriend's just like, whatever. Just like it's either going to happen or it isn't. Nothing we can do about it. It's too late to like throw it up or anything like that. So we're just going to have to try and enjoy ourselves. I'm immediately like, I might as well be ill now because I can't do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it might as well happen immediately because I'm just like so stressed. I'm barely eating the thing in front of me. I'm thinking, I don't know what to do. Oh, I am feeling it actually. Now you say it, I am feeling it. I can feel my tummy's bubbling and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, then it just went, it sort of descended from there. And then it got to a point when I was like, all right, I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah.
It was it was like stabbing pain in the stomach. So this is days later, so bad that I'd be on the toilet at 3 a.m. thinking, like urgently putting towels down in front of me because I thought I will faint, fall off this toilet and crack my head open like a kid in Billy's. I was like, I'm still scared of cracking my head open.
I may as well be in Billy's right
so
now.
I was, running around Billy's like an idiot. Yeah, so I was doing that and I went to hospital. Obviously language barrier, basically pointed at my stomach, did a thumbs down and was like, ugh. And he just, I'd say within 10 minutes, he wrote me 7 prescriptions. He spread bet on what it was. And one of them worked and then I was fine.
You're lucky that worked out.
Brutal,
You could
isn't it?
have gone under the knife, woke up with a fake 6-pack.
Oh yeah, like rappers.
Yeah.
yeah. This is all right. Just this is bad. And you just went, I know just the thing.
Yeah.
I'll sort you out. Spread bet.
He either has a stomach infection or he wants abs.
Yeah.
And we don't know which one, so we're doing both.
Let me have a little look. Yeah, he needs abs.
Do you remember that man on Celeb Big Brother who had that? He was a paparazzi guy, and he was like a huge guy. Like he's got Elon Musk body, but he had a fake six-pack at the front. But it was crazy. He'd had it like put in.
But then if you like just go, I'm just going to eat whatever I like then, do you end up with a big stomach?
Yeah.
And then does it push the six-pack to the front of the stomach?
Yeah. So the six-pack stays there no matter how large this guy got. And he's quite a large guy.
I love it.
It was it was amazing.
That's hilarious.
It was an
You
extremely
will love it when
Simpsons
you see
thing
it.
to happen
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And he had a big like pink Mohican, didn't he?
I think I only remember the six. I remember people showing me the 6-pack thing. It was crazy.
This guy, he's fantastic. I don't know who he is. He's probably ethically all over the place because he was a
Yeah, I
paparazzi.
imagine so. He doesn't seem
But
like a good
still,
guy.
I
But
like him.
Not enough people get plastic surgery for a laugh.
Exactly. You know what my dream is to disappear from the comedy scene for a while and come back with a BBL. I would love to come back with a big fat ass and just be like, and not reveal it. And I'd walk up to people face on.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, I've just dropped something.
Well,
and then
every
turn
gig
around
you'd have to
bent
come
down.
on right from the back of the stage.
Yeah.
And then your first big laugh, you turn around to the side.
Yeah. Just turn around to the side. Knock over the mic stand accidentally on purpose. Turn around to the side. And then never reference it.
Well, you'd have to do
bursting out of the tux.
gigs in like 3-sided audiences, so you get a massive laugh 3 times.
Yeah. That's the dream.
Yeah.
So if ever you sort of don't hear from me for a while, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll know. If you say, like, I've quit, we'll be like, Rhys's family only quit for a year.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
He'll be back in a year with a
He'll be
big
back
ass.
in a
He's
year.
healing is what's happening.
Yeah.
He's healing the bum scars.
Those tacos sound great. That's a great main course. Very grown up as well.
Thank you. It's still a sandwich, arguably. Would you say a taco?
Oh, see that now? No, surely not.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that I find interesting.
Well, it's not bread, is it?
Has to be bread.
You saying it's not bread? Is it not bread?
It's more of a wrap.
What's a wrap? Is wrap not bread? Is wrap not bread?
Tortillas not bread.
Yeah, okay, it's corn.
Yeah.
But they also, with birria, which I don't think they do with other tacos, they dip it in the soup as well to fry it. And they fry it in that, don't they? And so the whole thing is just the most flavorful thing in the world.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh
The
my God,
dip
it's
is
just so good.
so good.
But you can't really get a good one in the UK except from Big Feastival. I think it's called Bab House. They're called. And I genuinely don't think you can get them anywhere
I
else.
think you can get other ones in the UK that are as good, not just a Big Feastival.
I saw you have birria tacos.
Yeah.
Where was that?
At the Lone Star in Buxton.
Yeah, and that's in the UK.
And that was
they were
amazing?
absolutely amazing.
All
Yeah.
right,
we
fine.
were on the run.
And he only got halfway through them because we had to leave.
Did it feel better because you were on the run, though?
No. It felt better.
That's a
because
risky genre of food to go for on the run.
I
Mexican.
thought we'd all chilled out for a bit. So it felt better because I was like, we're all relaxing.
And then we had to run back to the Scout Hut to get all our stuff.
Your dream side dish.
Oh God, I haven't made these fun enough. These are all real. I was in New York recently.
We started with a pistachio tree. I don't want you to worry
Okay.
about your menu.
Yeah.
Right,
this is
fine.
fantastic. We've had a lovely pistachio tree, a beautiful dish that reminds you of your dad, and he used to cook it and still cooks it.
Yeah.
Cooks it with the monkey. We've got all of these.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank you.
We've got
Ed.
Shakespearean poppadoms. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Dirty duck.
Great. Well, this is broccoli raab.
Oh, yes.
RAAB.
Mm.
And it's from Little Italy in New York. And when I was doing shows there last year, there's an Italian delicatessen, which I think is called De Paolo. I hope it is. And it was on the corner, and you have to go there early. They're a little bit rude to you. You have to stand in a special place of the queue. You don't walk up to the counter because they don't like that. And you have to wait. They shout at you to wait. And then you go, but you have to go early in the morning or the raab will be gone.
Right.
And it's freshly made. And then you go up and you talk to them, and they do explain a lot about the food. You realise it's kind of a show, and that's why you had to wait your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You can't interrupt the show. And that was really lovely, and I had that most days.
That does sound delicious, and I'm still not totally sure. I've seen it on TV shows. I've seen people
don't
talk
know where
about
to
it.
buy it.
I don't know what it is really.
I don't know
Is
how
it quite
to get
bitter?
it. It's a tiny bit bitter, yeah, and it's much thinner, stringier than broccoli.
Yeah.
But it's softer. It's so delicious. Yeah, a little bit bitter.
Also, because I
Good
think I've
oil.
only ever heard Americans say broccoli raab.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know it was actually called broccoli raab. I thought they were saying broccoli rob.
Yeah, I thought that because the first
Rob.
place I heard it was The American Office, where Andy Bernard's character has a friend called Broccoli Rub. But the way he says it, I thought he's saying, because it's a person he's talking about.
Yeah, Broccoli Rob.
His name was Broccoli Rob, and because you never see that character. It's a friend of his from college who he talks about, who he was in an a cappella group with. So you just are like, and he gets mentioned a few times, and you're like, well, I guess it's a guy called Rob who liked broccoli.
Or
And
he
that's
has
it.
got big sort of puffy hair.
Sure.
Like broccoli, yeah.
He could have had
Yeah.
big puffy hair like broccoli.
Yeah.
So like you don't know any of that. And then actually when I learned it was Broccoli Rob, I was like, so what the fuck? That character's named after an entire dish? And we don't even that was even more questions for me.
Yeah, Rob sounds easier to say because Rob.
Rob.
You get lost
Yeah.
in that vowel. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't take acid and try and say Rob. You'll be saying it for a year.
Eating Rob in a Saab.
Saab.
I don't like a double A, really.
No, I
Kinda
agree.
lose the will to live before the end.
How did they prepare this broccoli rab?
I didn't see that. I imagined it was a slow saute.
Mm.
Oh, saute. That's another difficult one. Sauteed Rob. I think that it's very oily and there's a lot of garlic in it that you
Beautiful.
do eat. It was delicious. That's on the side.
And I got to ask as well, because you said these men were rude. The staff are rude to you. Now earlier you said the monkey wasn't rude, and we know what the monkey says. So how bad must these people have been? What were they calling you?
Yeah.
I think I got just shouted at quite sternly to get in the queue because I went to the counter and they didn't want me there at all.
Yeah.
Back in the queue. But it was, I don't know, it's Italian. It's kind of charming, rude, you know.
It's part of the experience.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Get over there. It's not so bad.
I get a real kick out of doing things right and following the rules. So the first time I went and I'm told off for going to the counter, I'd be gutted. And I'd have to build up the bravery to go back, really, the courage.
I did. It took quite a
Yeah.
lot.
But then when I go back and do the right thing straight away, I'd love it. And I'd love it if someone else was there for the first time and
Yes.
they messed up.
See,
Be
you're
like, how do you not?
explaining exactly what happened. That's
How do you not
exactly
know
what
this?
happened to me.
I love it.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Oh, when I first started, doing gigs in London, little boy from Kettering, I'd stand on the wrong side of the escalator, get bollocked. Now, if I am about to go up the escalator and I see someone standing on the wrong side, I'm like, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, rubbing my hands together.
Strap in.
Well, I didn't even want to walk up that side, but I'm doing it. 'cause
Especially
I
if
can't
it's a
wait.
family with small kids.
Yeah. Excuse me, can you and your stupid fucking kids move out the way, please? Absolutely brilliant. And then they always move muttering, oh, people in London are so rude. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, stand on that side of the escalator. It's written everywhere, you fucking idiot. I love it.
Do you cause trouble in the public?
Yeah.
Do you just say fuck off to people?
No. Oh, I'm actually very nice.
No.
Yeah, I'm very polite and I say, excuse me. But I think almost I do it in a way that's even worse.
You have to because you're famous, though. If you weren't, do you think you would let it out a bit?
No.
No.
I've never. I've always tried to be as nice as possible, but they can tell, they can see it in my eyes. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, and they're like, that guy really wants to. He thinks my kids are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I do. Fair enough. Fair cop. I do think that. You arrive at your dream dessert in that case.
Yeah, well, I have an actual dessert that I really like, and it doesn't mess with my teeth too much.
That's good.
So it's poached pears in sort of, wine and brown sugar and cinnamon and, nice little, oh God, the ice cream, that's going to set my teeth off.
But for this meal, this is the dream restaurant.
Can I have genie-built dentures?
Yeah.
Just for this meal.
You can have genie. You could have genie turkey teeth for this whole meal.
Turkeys don't have teeth, man.
We have 2 turkeys. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you pick Christmas dinner as your dream meal.
Yeah, but I'm not eating them. That's the whole point.
Yeah. You got the always dead steak.
Yeah.
Never alive.
Have you named the turkeys?
Well, they're out in the rescue sort of section of our lives, which is Kathy's domain. I've seen them, and they're quite unattractive. I'm sorry, she loves them, and I don't want to say anything about them, but I bet they're really nice people.
Yeah.
when you get to know them.
You're going to be in so much trouble when this comes out, Neil.
Oh, but there's so many other animals, like endless piggies that are absolutely gorgeous and so fun to be around.
How many animals would you say are on?
It's about 170 odd. Yeah.
In the rescue?
Yeah, around us, around the house.
Around the house?
In our fields. Yeah, we have some fields.
Fields with loads of animals.
Loads of animals. Yeah.
Is it quite noisy having that many animals?
At dinner time, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, to the uninitiated, it would sound like the sixth circle of hell, at about 4:30 in the afternoon. But you get used to it.
I love this.
It's great. We've got sheep and donkeys and ponies and all sorts. Yeah. Only kept going by the wonderful donations of the Irish public.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you want to shout out the
My Lovely Horse Rescue?
Is it called My Lovely Horse Rescue?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So that's where people can donate and support all these animals.
Absolutely. That would be amazing if you could out there. Thank you.
So these poached pears, it feels very Christmassy again.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's all I'm really ever looking for is native. Oh God.
Ladder?
You can cut stuff out of these things, can't you?
Yeah, but Ed guessed ladder again. That was funny. So probably keep that in.
Yeah, I just have Christmassy nostalgia, really.
Yeah.
Do you think that's because of growing up in the rectum?
In the rectum? No. I think it's because I liked everything to do with, the darkness, but with the little lights. And then it was sort of mysterious in a weird way. It was definitely a change from, the various riots outside.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I must stress that I didn't have a Dickensian childhood. It was very nice, and my parents were wonderful bringer-uppers.
I mean, that sounded very much like you were being forced to say that, but we believe you.
And I love my wife.
Vanilla ice cream with these pears, then?
That I can eat with no pain.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I've really got to get my teeth fixed.
This is amazing you're coming out of this episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, people can donate
to
your teeth as well.
Restoration Fund. Yeah.
I mean, really, if he's listening.
Well, basically, how you do that is buy the album or come to the shows or buy the merch.
If you want to fund Neil's teeth.
Yeah.
Buy a hanky.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is I'm just terrified of dentists, so I end up going every 4 years, and so no wonder.
I see. Yeah, so that's what if David Tennant was your dentist? You'd like him?
Neil Tennant.
Sorry,
perhaps.
Neil Tennant.
But what if David Tennant was your dentist?
What if David Tennant? I've been thinking David Tennant the whole time.
Have you?
No.
So in that story, I was thinking of David Tennant.
But when I said musical hero.
Yeah.
Neil said musical hero.
Well, I thought, he did that cover of Sunshine on Leaf for comic relief.
And weirdly, when I hear the name Neil Tennant, I think of my history teacher, Neil Tetley.
Who had
the coincidence.
The flat cap on the lab coat.
He took me to see Static X when we were on a school trip.
Wow.
To who?
That's crazy.
Static X, another one of your musical heroes? No?
Yeah, a new metal
I don't know
band where the singer had very tall hair, spiked up really, really
was
high.
he very short? Was it like a troll?
No, he was quite tall.
He was quite
tall, and then even taller hair.
He was
And
just
then they'd
greedy.
always ask him, how do you get your hair so tall and spiky? And he just would say, come, put cum in it.
Oh, delightful.
He actually then revealed how he did it, which was to make sugar solution. So he'd literally make caramel and put it in his hair.
That's how they used to do it in the goth days.
Yeah. He's since passed away, and get this, they've replaced him with a man wearing a mask and big fake hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's all the rage, the whole mask thing.
Yeah.
Should I get one?
Yeah, you could get one.
Hide my teeth.
Yeah. But the mask could have like massive teeth on it.
I think I'd get a mask that looked exactly like me.
Yes.
It would just be like a Neil mask. Or maybe Neil Tennant's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or David
I
Tennant.
feel like poor Neil Tennant, he said some nice things about us when we sort of first started, when Something for the Weekend came out. I feel like I could pass the baton on to this band. And it was like, that is incredible. I feel like I might have let him down.
No. You've taken that baton. You've been running with it.
No, I keep making, not very poppy music. So, and I liked Radiohead, and he really didn't.
I got a question for you now. Do you like pizza?
I bloody love pizza.
Okay, well, I've got an apology to make. Do you remember in 2006 when you played... it was in Durham University. You were a surprise band at something called Cuth's Day at Durham University. Do you remember? It's a long time ago.
That wasn't the one that was complete debacle.
Probably. It was outside
nothing
the college bar. Almost certainly that one. Durham University. And I was in a sketch group and we were on before you.
No way.
Yeah. And we all got very drunk and I think we ended up stealing your pizza. I woke up the next morning and some pizza had been bought for you and left backstage. And then I woke up the next morning, I had slices of pizza in my pockets.
I feel like it's more likely that, Jerry and Warren from my crew would remember this and have a real hatred of the support band.
Yeah.
But because, basically you'd got cowboys to get your PA together. Yeah. They'd left you completely in the lurch. Nothing worked. And, our crew were off trying to source cables and PA and stuff. And in the end, it was like going back to 1987 and our first gigs, with somebody's loaned amp that kind of worked,
right?
And playing National Express, it sounded like a banjo. That's all I can remember. And because it was such a shit show, we all got legless.
Yeah.
So pizza would have come in really handy.
It's a difficult day at work. All you want is just a lovely slice of pizza.
But that's so delightful that you supported us.
Yeah, it's mad. Doing bad comedy sketches as well.
That's what you want, isn't it? Get the crowd revved up.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, and they were really revved up by the time they didn't care what the hell we sounded like.
I'm absolutely stuffed, but there's still room for a starter.
Yeah.
So what are we having?
I am going to have from the restaurant Mountain, which is the same.
I love Mountain.
Well, the chef at Mountain is the same guy who runs Brat.
No
so
way.
if you like Mountain, you're gonna love Brat as well.
I'm gonna love Brat. Okay, this is good to know.
Thomas Parry. I am having the spider crab omelette from Mountain.
Wow, it's delicious.
Which excellent, good. I'm glad you've had it.
So good.
It is incredible, isn't it?
How do they get that consistency? It's so perfect every single time.
It's amazing.
You just cut it open and it's just perfect.
And they say you've got to cut it open quite soon because it's going to keep cooking in there. And you cut it open and it just, it feels like you're almost doing some sort of disgusting surgery, but it just peels back and you've got that sort of perfect consistency, not too liquidy, not too solid, and then very generous helping of spider crab meat in there as well.
Yeah.
They're
not stingy with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the spider crab.
Have you had that with that bread, with their bread that they do? And I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this big dome of bread, and then you just pop your knife in, and then the bread flattens.
Oh, great!
And then that with that omelette together, 10 experience.
And there's so many great dishes on that menu anyway.
Yeah,
but every time I go there, straight to the spider crab omelette.
Yeah,
that's.
Is it quite juicy?
It's pretty
juicy omelette.
Yeah. It's
not
rich
dry
as well. Yeah.
Any sauces coming with it?
No, you don't need it.
It's got
It's self-saucing.
It's self-saucing.
It is.
It does sound really good. Is it big?
It's a decent size, but you're sharing everything anyway, and order a lot. It's almost got when you see I can't remember the name of it in Japan where they do the omelette on top of the rice, omurice, and then they cut the top of the omelette and it just sort of folds and sort of spills over the top.
Opens.
So it's slightly less liquidy version of that, I'd say. So you don't need any sauce in it, really.
I wonder how they make it sort of hollow in the middle as well.
I don't know.
It just, honestly, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It's like a folded omelette.
Yeah.
But then you open it and you're like, oh, that was hollow inside.
I'm busy.
How?
And what is there, just a little spider crab waving it?
Yeah.
Welcome,
surprise.
Welcome to Mountain.
Please don't. Oh no.
Yeah, that was the easiest choice.
That's a good start to that.
I want to eat that now. I can't. Too late to put it into my menu.
Well, you can try it some other time.
Yes.
What do you want for your starter?
Well, it's not ideal given the narrative so far.
No. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
How many stars has this place got?
Come on, King James.
Well, it's
What are we saying, Your Majesty?
And I wasn't. Don't know what. Already with this one, when I put it there, I actually wasn't happy about it because I didn't want to put a dish from Noma, which is like seen as being
3 Michelin star, regularly voted the top restaurant in the world.
Yeah, didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went there earlier this year.
How many times have you been now?
3 times.
Wow.
1 for each star.
You can always get a table. You can always get a table. Do you know what I mean? These restaurants, hard to get in, but somehow, James
They'd leave one empty for him at all times.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one that's attached to the side of my house. So yeah, when I ate this, I was like, oh no.
That's going to go on the menu.
This is one of the best things I've ever had. Yeah. I've got to put it on the menu. I've got to have Noma on my menu. It's king crab.
Crab? It's almost worth a fist bump, I think.
I think we got a fist bump.
Yeah.
It's crabs. Crabs galore here.
It was like these crab legs, really thick. They may as well have been sausages, these crab legs. They were so big and meaty.
Try selling that to a crab.
The girth.
The girth on this
if you
crab.
want to talk about the girth of these crab legs, served with frozen quince that you then...
Quince?
It's the poshest thing you could possibly say.
Quince.
I'm not happy about it.
Can you explain quince to me, please?
I'm actually not sure what it is.
It's
Quince.
a fruit.
It looks like a...
They'll often serve like a quince-based things with cheese, like a quince jelly. Quite often you'd have with cheese, but it's sort of...
This has looked like a little...
Sour and sweet. It's got that.
Like the end of a lemon, it looked, the way they cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you squeezed it over...
So it's a citrus fruit?
Yeah.
Right.
So then I squeezed it over the crab legs.
Lovely.
But it was like it had been frozen, taken out, left for a bit, and then you squeeze it over.
But it doesn't taste like lemon. They couldn't have just used a lemon.
No, it tastes citrusy, I think.
Yeah.
And sweet.
Okay, gotcha.
And then to brush over it was a savoury fudge. So it was this like, it came with a brush, almost looked like a shaving brush.
Okay.
Lovely. Your descriptions are so appetizing too.
You got all the savoury fudge on it, and then you spread it on top of this big juicy crab's leg that already had this frozen quince on it. It was just so melt in the mouth, crazy, delicious. I felt very emotional while eating it. It was so nice. But like I say, I was like, oh no, I'm now going to have to put number 1 restaurant in the world on my menu. I'm not going to appear very relatable here.
Yeah.
It's too late for that, man.
I mean,
to be
you
honest,
did sort of losers at the whipped caviar, which you thought.
Yeah, I mean, that one blindsided me, if I'm honest.
Yeah. And the little steak and chip situation on the yacht.
And actually, looking down this menu, I'm not redeeming myself anytime soon. Well, when I look at what I've got coming up,
my menu's less posh than James's. This is it. This is where we jump the shark.
What a day! What a day!
But got to admit, it's the nicest starter I've had.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, listen, it's your 300th. You know, go all out,
splash out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.